Hello, hello everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful time zone, wherever it may be. Today we are going to be playing Genshin. Also, it's showing up for me now. I don't know why your mod badge is going brr, but it is. That is weird, huh? Anyways, we're going to be playing Genshin again, cause why not? And I think it'll be fun. Um, so I'm going to pause the music. Pause. Go like that. Or transition. Get out of studio mode. Oh, I should probably unmute the game as well. That might help a little bit, but you know what? It's fine. But yes, hello, hello everyone. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. And also, because I put my birth date in wrong for Genshin, apparently in-game today is the Traveler's birthday. I'm not saying my birthday, because I mean it's technically mine, but also it's technically not. But yeah, I got a gift thing. Uh, you guys can't see it. Hold on. Yes, I did eat. Also, hello, Abe. I hope you're doing well. I got a gift thing. Well, I guess you could see it here. I'm dumb. It's fine. And I don't know what this does, so I'm gonna check it out on stream. Nice. Hell yeah. That's cool. I said, hello, Abe. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone. Wherever it may be. Um,
You
trying to
know
think.
what? Neither do I. I already forgot.
Same, Chi-Chi. Um, right. Today, we are going to do our chores, and then we are going to do finish Noel's hangout, and we are going to do Toma's hangout. And I'm very, very excited for it. Ooh, it's been okay. Well, I hope it gets better then. And maybe after we'll do some grinding for some things. Why? Because I don't know. I need to build characters, and yeah. You need to eat. I have been eating. I always eat before stream as well. I told Elder Panda uh, that you get after me for eating every time I stream, babe, and she just laughed. She laughed and said good.
Faster? Okay, life goes on. Huh? Faster? Okay, faster.
Ask Elder Panda every time if they have eaten. That's that's the thing. They actually have the same problem as me, where they either get like so stressed or like get so like
One,
focused on
two,
whatever they're doing, they
three,
forget to
three,
eat.
four, and
And, like it's kind of funny that they're harping on me to eat, and yet they themselves can't don't remember to eat either. So ask them. I will ask both of you. You both need to eat. I mean, that's true. Elder Panda's not as bad as I am, but still a bad habit we need to break. There we go. What is with the mod badges today? First Icy's disappeared, now Abe's disappeared. I don't know if it's just Twitch or whatnot, but it's weird and I don't like it. Needs to stop. Oh, I had modded it. Yep, now it's fixed, so that, yeah. Definitely unmodded yourself.
Rise. Help protect us.
Chi-Chi actually does more damage, so I'm gonna use Chi-Chi. The only problem is that Chi-Chi doesn't do the cool wind air attack that I need. My first one had... My first one had it, and the second didn't. L. I miss Icy. I miss Icy too. Icy was such a... Icy's so cool, and they're so smart. And they know so much about Genshin. I miss them.
Windblade.
Not the same without them. Yeah, it really isn't. They're so cool. Honestly, I don't think I would understand artifacts as much as I do. Even if it's just a tiny bit. Like, I don't... Artifacts are great. Like, they're very helpful. But I don't understand anything about them. Like, not a single thing. And if it wasn't for Icy, I would understand less. Why? Because I don't have big brain. I have big brain sometimes, but most of the time it's not big brain. It's actually a very small brain.
Wheel of life. Let the show begin.
Didn't let me do it all the way.
Wow.
Freaking stop it. Thank you. Also, apparently there's a secret achievement of a character dying by a boar? Question mark? What the fuck?
Oh, fast. Out of the frying pan. Let's dance.
What the fuck?
Prepare to be blown away.
There we go. Want to... No, I don't want to cook. I love to imagine that, like, in the middle of, like, fight scenes, when you accidentally click the cook thing, you just, like, hold up everybody and everybody just, like, pauses and waits for you to cook a meal. Like, they're just like, yeah, okay, we'll wait. I only nod when Icy explains them, but I don't really understand. Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention. Don't worry about it, Icy. You're all good. If you have other things that you need to do, don't worry about it. I don't know. No, don't want to read it. Ooh. Aha. Is that all of it? No. No, there was one more. I'm trying to think. What else? There was something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what now. Oh, Quackity SMP started? Or QSMP? Quackity SMP? QSMP. I'm very excited for it. I listened to... or was watching Quackity's VOD as I was, like, doing stuff this morning. So many... my brain was like, all of this makes sense to me as... Quackity and a bunch of other content creators are yelling in Spanish. And Wilbur trying his best to speak it. It's like, aw. I think the best part to me was Wilbur calling Phil abuelo.
Okay, faster. Play.
At least to me that was the best part. I think the best part is that
Nice and spicy.
from if Quackity didn't fool us and is correct, Phil is not the oldest on the server. And that's just funny to me.
Be gone.
And I can't do otherwise.
Go. Let's dance.
There we go. But yeah, I'm very excited for Quackity SMP. He's clearly put so much work into it, and I'm so excited for it. Oh, it's so cool. I'm so proud of him.
Fast.
Just makes me also think like I need to start taking notes again
Wheel of life. Out of the frying pan.
for like my Spanish lesson stuff.
Windblade.
That did nothing. That also did nothing. What? Okay, so there we go. There we go. And he dropped nothing. Hopefully? Maybe? I don't know. I can't see anything. But anyways, okay, I think that's it for chores today. Yeah, that's it for chores. We could go check this out. Weird for buying me food all the time, lol. I don't know what to tell you. Old friends, new game.
One.
Even though what? Even though they insist it's a suggestion? Is that what's I don't know, my brain no work sometimes. I don't understand, but it's fine. Say. I can
Add
I
Astra
can
at.
think sometimes, don't worry about it.
Thank you for
I can think sometimes, guys. Do we want to do... Does this have... I'm worried that this might have Tainari in it. That's my only problem. I might do that off stream, just because I'm not sure. Unless...
Okay, faster.
No time for background words. I don't even... No time for vowels. Which messes me up because half the time I look for vowels and I do words based on that. Which is probably a bad thing, but you know what? It's fine. No, wait, we're going... Okay. We're doing the hangouts. Why the fuck is it like this? Paimon's just over there being like, what's up? Yeah, I'm off screen. What? I'm trying to think. What were we doing? Right. Noelle. We're going to go hang out with Noelle. Claim this. What I should have been doing is as I think as I'm going to collect like keys, what I will do is I will unlock all of these. And then we'll, because you have to click a button for it to hang out. For like hangouts to begin and whatnot. Which I wish the story quests were like that as well. Also, the only 5-star so far that doesn't have... The only... So... Here's the thing. This is what I'm kind of upset about, but also not really. Every story... Or every 5-star character in the game has... Thank you for the 10-pull. Has a story quest. The only ones that don't are Chi-Chi and I think Kaching, but I could be wrong about that. Yeah, because Tainari has one, Diluc has one. Yeah, it's only Chi-Chi and Kaching that have, that don't have story quests. You don't have to, by the way, but I want to as well. So, I'm going to. Nothing can stop me. And I'd be pulling from standard anyway, so. Ugh. Let's see what we got. I'm just gonna skip through all the 3-star ones. It's like we already got them. That's a new character. Why am I getting now all the animal characters? This is actually a character that I kind of wanted just for, like, his playstyle alone, so... Because I remember trying him out and actually quite liking his playstyle. So yeah, that will definitely help. Animal characters. Very true. No, I don't... Goodbye. Don't forget to close the door behind me. Can I close the door? I cannot close the door. Okay, there we go. The door is closed. Noelle! Hi, Noelle. What's up?
A thesis on chivalry.
Out of
The
curiosity?
boniest blade of
No.
fundamentals.
I'm not saving them, but at the same time, my brain's just like,
So much to learn before the exam. How will I ever get through everything?
What are you doing?
Oh, honorary knight. Long time no see. anything you need me to take care of?
Just here to say hi.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. It has been quite a while since we last met, hasn't it? I've been busy preparing for my exam. Other than for work and training, I've barely left the library.
Oh,
The exam is drawing nearer and nearer, but there just seems to be an endless amount of material to review.
surely the only exam that could make Noelle so
Right.
nervous is...
The Knights of Avonia's selection exam. Oh. Even though I've already worked for the Knights as a maid for some time, I still need to pass this exam to officially become a knight.
Damn.
It's just that I've failed several times in the past. I still don't know if I can make it this time.
I can be your study buddy.
Study buddy?
Study buddies.
No,
We could be study buddies.
That
I don't
won't be
normally
necessary.
study, but we could be
This
study
is
buddies.
my exam, and I'm taking it to fulfill my dream. Any obstacles I face are mine to overcome.
I mean,
Plus, there is still some time to go before the exam arrives. Well, you're the honorary knight of Mondstadt. It won't do for me to take up so much of your time. But on the day of the exam, if you happen to be free,
which day is the exam? I'll be there.
based on the knight's schedule, I think it should be half a year from now.
I thought it was more immediate.
But it's just half a year. Don't you think that's quite soon?
That's 6 months.
Even though there is still some time, if I don't make good use of it, it will disappear. I've
How are
planned
you
my
going to
schedule
remember
carefully.
everything by...
If I sleep 2 hours less each day and finish my work 1 hour earlier, then as long as I spend all the time I save studying, I should just about be able to finish these books.
Noelle!
Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy, and I have some candy on hand just in case I ever feel low on energy.
Why are characters so... Why are so many of the characters, especially the female characters, so, like they work too hard, or they're overworked? What the fuck? Pushing yourself too hard will only affect your exam performance.
No, it won't. I've made sure to allocate time for training, too. After all, combat is also assessed as part of the examination.
Alright, Abe, have a wonderful rest of your time zone, wherever
Can't
it
get
may
too worked
be,
up all of
and
a
I wish you
sudden.
good luck on whatever you
My
might be doing
vision
for the rest of the
seems a bit
time.
blurry.
Uh-oh.
No, I still have training tomorrow. I must freshen up.
Noelle!
I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now.
Pushing yourself too hard will only make things worse.
But every time I think of the exam, I get so nervous.
I
Only
will bonk
studying
you
or
on the
training
head.
helps to relieve it a little. But in the end, I keep finding new ways in which I'm not prepared.
And
that
that's
makes me
okay.
even more nervous.
Don't hide from it.
Oh, you mean studying isn't the only preparation I should be doing?
Yeah.
Oh, if I don't overcome my fear of the exam, I will just repeat the same mistakes over and over again.
Yee.
Whenever I encounter something unexpected, I can't think straight.
Also,
And
how's
whenever I start
Noelle
worrying that I
not
might
selected to
fail
be a
again,
knight yet?
My mind goes completely blank.
You can take some more exams to get used to the atmosphere. You could try to imagine yourself...
Take some more exams? Would that really help me?
I mean, that's always kind of helped
It's
me,
true
honestly.
that the more I study, the more unprepared I feel. It's inevitable that I'll run into something unexpected.
Not to mention you'll
But
also,
if I
like...
can simulate the atmosphere of an exam, then I
You
can
could also
learn how to
study a
cope with
specific
it.
part and then quiz yourself on that part.
Where would I even go to take one?
I often take part in the ranking exams of the Adventurers Guild.
The Adventurers Guild? Now that you mention it, someone once invited me to join them.
Yo!
Well, since it's recommended
Adventurers
by the
Guild
honorary
are
knight,
beloved.
then I have to give it a try.
I don't think I'll send my stuff right away. I think what I'll do is I'll do as much as I can. I want to level up a bunch of characters before I actually ascend
Okay, faster.
my world. And then what I'll do is I'll
Faster?
what is it?
Okay, faster.
You can hear the flat line. I love that you can hear the flat line in my brain every once in a while. It's great. It's like you can just hear the static noise. It's amazing.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome
Come
to the Adventurers Guild.
Guild.
What kind of commission would you like to take on today?
Oh yeah, I've heard a fact about some of the other voice actors. I think it's the voice actor for Chi-Chi. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the voice actor for Chi-Chi does Catherine's voice and a couple other important character voices as well. But I can't remember who they are. But I know that there's one that does Chi-Chi, the Unknown God. Yes, the Unknown God. There you go. I was secretly Chi-Chi is just the Unknown God. Chi-Chi, our beloved. About the adventure ranking exams.
You wish to take an exam? Please wait while I verify your adventure record and the status of your recent commissions.
I meant
Sorry,
Noelle.
Miss Catherine. Actually, I am the one who wishes to take the exam.
Oh, Noelle. You are finally ready to join the Adventurers Guild?
You're finally ready?
Wonderful. I will process your application at once.
No. I just want
Honestly,
to
it's
take an
been so
exam
long since
for
I
the
heard
experience. Right now, I don't have
the
any
event-
plan to become an adventurer.
the Unknown God's
sorry.
voice.
I see. What a pity. Our exams are only available to official members of the guild. The content of each exam is determined based on the adventurer's individual experience and commission status. As such, I am unfortunately unable to arrange for you to have an exam.
Well,
However, since you just want to experience what an exam is like, perhaps you can talk to Cyrus, the branch master. As
Cyrus?
it happens, he has recently been working on a new entrance exam for the guild. It has not yet been approved for official use. Perhaps you could give it a trial run.
Pretty sure there was no such exam when I first joined. Yeah, that's why they're working on it.
Indeed. Although the entrance exam does have something to do with you joining the guild. You can ask Branchmaster Cyrus if you require more details. He should be at Angel Share right now drafting the syllabus.
Angel
he said
Share,
he gets
got
more
it.
inspired when he's there. We don't yet know what's
Yep.
included in the syllabus.
Yep, inspired.
Others in the guild
Definitely
have produced
inspired.
several drafts, but all of them were rejected
Nothing
by Cyrus.
else, nothing more. Definitely
Sounds as if we'll
inspired.
have a good chance of running into something unexpected.
Let's give it a try.
Yes, let's. Oh, I wonder what will be on the exam.
Actually, I wonder if we go. Would I be able to see the path that I'm taking? Oh, I do see the path that I'm taking. Oh, that's cool. I feel like that means that there is another path over here, unless I'm wrong. In that case, that's just a big L to me. And I'm probably just not big brain. Hello! Hey, Cyrus. What's up?
Hunt down 3 ruin guards. Could it be a little too difficult? What am I thinking? The newcomers will run a mile. Hunt down 3 boards in the forest. Nay, the guild will never approve that.
What about hilly trolls? Hello, Rabbity, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone. E.
Oh, it's you. And Noelle, I see.
Hello, Mr. Cyrus. Are you working on the exam syllabus? How is it coming along?
Don't get me started.
Noelle, my beloved.
Since
Also,
the
Kitty.
Traveler
I want to
solved the
pet the
Storm
kitty.
Terror crisis and became Mondstadt's hero, a whole load of young people got excited and decided to join the Adventurers Guild. But Most of them have no experience at all. They can't even handle a single slime without getting all battered and bruised in the process. So some genius in the guild decided, why don't we make an entrance exam?
Ah.
Well, that sounds like a good idea, no? This way the adventurers won't get hurt so easily.
Yeah.
Yes, but if the exam is too difficult, no one will want to join.
That is a
A
good
few
point.
scrapes and bruises is nothing a strong will can't compensate for.
Does that pick
Why
up on my...
doesn't anyone else in the guild
it's fine.
understand this? Anyway, I already rejected 2 drafts, and now I'm working on a 3rd one myself. It's
Huh.
absolutely crucial that I get the difficulty level right. If only someone could give it a test run. At least then I could decide where the upper limit of difficulty should be.
Oh,
And, Mr. Cyrus, may I give it a try?
yes,
I
little
am
did
very
you know.
interested in experiencing the adventurer's entrance exam.
I mean,
Oh? Noel, you mean you
I
want to
feel like
take
for-
the adventurer's entrance exam? Ha ha! That's
Hmm.
fantastic! Well, if it's you, Noel, even with every challenge at the highest difficulty, you shouldn't have any problem at all.
I was about to say, the only problem is that Noelle, would probably be a little bit, make things a little bit too easy. Or seem too easy. I'm doing well, so a funky skirt a couple of days ago. Ooh, funky
Yes,
skirt.
please make sure they are the most difficult.
Excellent! That's the spirit of a true adventurer. Now, let me explain the rules of the exam.
Okay.
First, since adventurers often work in groups, you are welcome to invite others to assist you during the exam. If the traveler is willing, please join Noel.
So even at the highest difficulty, you can just get someone else to help?
Indeed. Second, there are 3 parts to the exam, which are basic knowledge, survival skills, and a combat exercise.
That makes sense.
You only need to pass 2 out of 3 parts to succeed in the exam. But of course, Noel should find she has no trouble getting a perfect score.
So you can still pass even if you're no good at combat?
And finally, remember at all times that being an adventurer takes courage and resilience. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Add Astra Abyssosque.
There you go, Noelle.
Ha ha! That's the spirit. Without further ado, let's start part 1. Basic knowledge. A true adventurer must be well versed in all sorts of
Okay, so
relevant
what's my
knowledge to
basic
handle
knowledge of
whatever may
adventuring?
come their way. I will ask you 3 questions. You may discuss among yourselves first before giving me an answer. Question 1. An adventurer must be well acquainted with their environment to make sure they can obtain any resources they need.
Okay.
Tell me, which of the following local specialties of Mondstadt cannot be found near Wolvendom? Dandelion seeds?
Oh, fuck.
Calla lilies? Windwheel asters? Or small lampgrass?
I think it's calla lilies. Or no, because Winester I've seen, there's a lot of small lampgrass. Dandelion seeds, I know that there's at least like 1 around that area. So I think it's calla lilies.
Wolvendom. I remember reading that there are wolf hooks everywhere, but the book made no specific mention of any other plants. No, I must approach this question differently. Is there anything here that requires specific environmental conditions in order to grow? Conditions that Wolvendom cannot provide?
I'm pretty sure it's calla lilies. Yeah, because it's not up enough.
Ooh, I'm afraid that's the wrong answer.
What?
On to question 2. An adventurer
Was it the
must
wind-
always
was it the
learn
wind
from
one?
their experience and keep track of everything they
Or did I
encounter
click the wrong
in the
one?
form of a diary. There is a famous adventurer who once went exploring all over Lille. documenting his whole journey.
Okay.
Thanks to the notes he took of each location that he went, young adventurers are now able to plan ahead and avoid the dangers there.
Oh shit.
What is the name of this adventurer?
Uh-oh.
Learning from experience, writing diaries. It seems like adventuring requires constant self-reflection, just like studying.
I can't remember.
Regarding this adventurer, I do believe I have read about him. He even made his mark on Dragonspine. Oh, yes, it must be him. Oh,
I
what
don't
was
know
his
what
name?
character they're talking about. I think What and Ronald are alive. By saying there once was makes me think he's passed on. I don't know about Wild, and I don't know about Side. Who any of those people are, so I can't help. It's alright, Rabbity. I feel like it's Wild. I have a feeling it's Wild. But my gut is saying Side. Side? Side. Da. I think it's this one.
Ooh, what a pity.
Damn it!
You were so close, but not quite close enough. Never mind, eh? Last question. Let's have some fun with this one.
Uh-oh.
The most terrifying domain for adventurers from Mondstadt. The infamous Windless Land.
Oh.
All that awaits you there is a sea of ashes and the deathly silence in the air. So, what is the name of this taboo territory?
A sea of ashes, a windless land.
What? I've
What
never
could
heard
it
of this.
be?
I've never heard of this. I'm gonna guess this one?
Wrong answer. Huh. Was that supposed to be some sort of joke?
No. I legit
Are the
tried.
questions too difficult? If even Noel wasn't up to the task.
I don't know.
Never mind. Don't worry too much. This was just testing your rote learning ability anyway. It wouldn't be much practical help on an adventure. But be warned, things start to get a little trickier in the survival skills test.
Okay, that I can
Now,
do.
Go and prepare yourselves. Meet me at Good Hunter when you think you're ready.
Okay. Not gonna lie, I think I'm ready. As long as it's not questions. As long as it's not at all questions. What were those questions?
Okay, let's begin part 2 of the entrance exam.
Okay.
Ready and willing, Mr. Cyrus.
Staying well fed and making sure to prepare sufficient food supplies is a key survival skill for adventurers.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna
That's
fail
why
this one.
The second part of the exam is to prepare a food item fit for an emergency out in the wild.
Okay.
There are 3 criteria.
Alright.
Firstly, the ingredients must be easily accessible in the wilderness.
Okay.
Secondly, preparation and cooking must be quick and easy.
Got it.
Thirdly, well, the food item in question must be able to help someone in dire straits to bounce back from the brink and regain their strength.
Okay.
So go ahead, cook something full of passion and packed
So-
with flavor. Just bring it to me whenever it's ready. Noel, I await your dish with the greatest of
So it's some sort of
anticipation.
revival food, is what I'm hearing.
Simple ingredients, easy to cook, helps you rally. Honorary Knight? Do you have
Helps
any
you
idea?
rally? Wait. Paimon. Emergency food. Mondstadt grilled fish. Steak. What's the revival food? I can't remember. We'll go with Mondstadt grilled fish.
Mondstadt grilled fish. You have a point. All it needs is a fish fillet and some pepper. Okay then. Once it's ready, let's take it over to Mr. Cyrus. We can always change our minds if we have a better idea.
Oh, okay.
One must be careful not to act too hastily when taking an exam.
This is true. Oh no, it would have been better to do steak. You know what? I'm sure it's fine. We'll do Noelle. We'll have Noelle make this one, actually. Where's Noelle? There she is. Let's just do one. Perfect. I feel like, yeah, steak is probably easier. It's not what I meant to do.
Oh, you're ready to go? Don't be too hasty now. You still have time to prepare. Use it wisely.
I think that one would be better, just because it uses one ingredient.
Steak! Steak! Ha ha ha! Hands down the top choice of a true adventurer. Simple ingredients, highly nutritious, and most importantly, all you need to cook it is an open flame.
Boom.
And when it's not an emergency, adding a bit of seasoning makes it even better. Succulent and juicy, crispy
Succulent?
on the outside and tender on the inside. The perfect accompaniment to an alcoholic beverage.
Really?
Alright there, Gordon Ramsay.
If you like it so much, I can always make a few more.
This was all probably to get Noelle to cook some... This was all a Polly to get Noelle to cook some drunk food for you.
Not at all. I was merely contemplating having a celebratory libation on Noelle's behalf. In any case, congratulations
Hell
on
yeah.
passing part 2
Part
of
2,
the
let's
exam.
go.
Up next is the final stage.
Uh-oh.
Go get yourself ready. Then meet me at Bright Crown Canyon.
Okay. Bright Crown Canyon. Where is that? That is up here. Alright. Let's do this, chat. Let's complete this. He's up on top of the ledge.
Faster?
Currently.
Okay, faster.
Faster? Okay, faster. Let's see. Alright, sir. Let's do this. Alright. Hello, Void. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone. Whatever it may be.
Are you ready?
Please, begin. I am ready.
Good. Now, the most important skill set for an adventurer is, of course, combat skills.
That's true.
Ferocious monsters,
Somewhat.
dangerous machines. Only in the heat of battle against your enemy does that surge of adrenaline really kick in. This is the
Time to
last
kick ass,
part
chat.
of the exam. Defeat the nearby ruin guard as quickly as you can. I will be watching from here. Give it all you've got, Noelle.
Okay.
Okay. This time, I am confident I will pass.
And remember, you can always have help, so... Yes! Okay. Where is it? The near... Oh, that. As quickly as we can. Shit. I have to wait for it to jump up, which is bullshit if you ask me.
I'll protect us.
You switch. Thank you. There we go. Boosh, 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 boosh. Okay. We need to do the. We need a different strat. We need a different strategy. As well, Geo is great. I'm not gonna be able to do it in that. Oh, I'm gonna fail this one. I can already tell. I'm already failing this one, 100%. There's no way I pass this.
Oh, in the end, I couldn't do it.
Yes,
My
hi Miyaka,
palms
what's
were
up?
sweating and my heart was racing, and I know that it's just like in training, but still, I always end up worrying I might fail. And in the end, I couldn't even solve the problem at hand.
It's because you were too fixated on the formality of the exam. It's not because you lack the ability.
But if I can't perform well in an exam, what good is my ability?
Maka, what are you doing?
Maybe I should train some
Maka
more.
is like rubbing his head on the top of the bookshelf. What? It seems you weren't quite prepared. It just gave me an automatic fail because Okay.
Faster.
That is a load of BS. What the fuck is that shit? Hello? Okay, I only need to do 2. So if I can get the questions one and the cooking one, which we already have the cooking one, I just need the questions and or the combat.
Hunt down 3 boards in the
I am going to
Hello,
just be
Mr.
skipping a
Cyrus.
bunch of these.
Don't, but most.
Well, that sounds like a...
Yes, a few scrape. Anyway, if only someone could.
You
give it
could
a
say she
test
was
run.
hyper-fixated.
At least
That
then
is
I-
true.
Mr. I am very...
Oh.
Yes.
Noelle tends to
Excellent.
hyperfixate
First, since
on the
if the
small
traveler is willing,
things.
Please, indeed. You
Why
only
the
need to
highest
pass 2 out
difficulty?
of 3 parts.
Add...
Yeah,
A true
okay.
advent- I will ask you question 1.
Okay.
An adventurer must be well acquainted with their environment to make sure they can obtain any resource.
Okay, give me the
Tell
question.
Which of the following local specialties of Mondstadt cannot be found near Wolvendom? Dandelion seeds, calla lilies, windwheel asters, or small lampgrass?
Wolvendom. I remember reading that there are wolf hooks everywhere. But the book made no No?
So we tried calla lilies. Maybe there is one by Wolfendom. So maybe windwheel aster?
That's it. The windwheel aster mostly grows in Storm Terror's lair, at Windrise, and near statues of the 7. All
Oh.
the others are much more widely found. Mr. Cyrus, our answer is windwheel aster.
Correct! There's no fooling you
Oh.
two, eh? On to question 2.
Okay.
An adventurer must always learn from their experience. There is a famous adventurer who once went exploring all over Liyue, documenting his whole journey.
Okay.
Thanks to the notes he took of each location that he went, young adventurers are now able to plan ahead and avoid the dangers there. What is the name of this adventurer?
Learning from experience, right? Regarding this adventurer, I do believe I have...
We'll go wild.
Ooh, what a
Shit.
pity. You were so close.
I thought
but
no, it
not
might be
quite close
what?
enough.
God damn it. Okay.
Never mind, eh? Last question. Let's have some fun with this one. The most terrifying domain for adventurers.
Oh
from
no, wait.
Mondstadt.
This was mentioned
The
in
infamous Windless Land. All that
This was
awaits
mentioned
you
in
there is a
Venti's-
sea of ashes
Venti's thing.
and the
Oh,
deathly
shit.
silence in the air. So, what is the name of this taboo territory?
this was mentioned in
Sea of
Venti's
Ashes?
story quest.
A windless land.
Because
could it
there was a
be?
soul that was stuck there and he couldn't guide it there. Oh, what was it called? Shit. Oh no. Oh no. I hope we get to see this area one day. I'm gonna guess Mare Safari?
Wrong answer.
Shit.
Huh. Was that supposed to be some sort of joke?
No.
Or never mind.
I'm gonna restart it.
But be what now. Go and
I'm gonna restart this one. Yeah, because Stanley was there. Oh. It was mentioned. I know what it is. I know what it is. I can't do it though, because heaven forbid. We're going to restart it. I'm restarting that quest. I know. I refuse.
hunt down 3 ruin
Do you want a
guards.
hint?
Hunt
No, I
down
don't want a
3
hint.
boars in the forest. Oh, it's you.
Hello, Mr. Cyrus.
The worst part is I know.
That sounds...
Yes, a few stray.
I know what exactly they're talking about. My brain is just like, I can't.
Yes.
Excellent. First, see if the traveler is willing.
Yeah.
Indeed. You only need to pass 2 out
Okay.
of...
Add...
There we go.
A true adventure. I will ask you question 1. Tell me.
Yes, we know the answer to this one.
That's it. Mr. Cyrus?
So we only need
Correct.
2 out of 3 to get it right.
There's no fooling you. On to question. There is a... Thanks to the notes he took of each location that he went, young adventurers are now
So this
able
guy
to
took
plan
notes.
ahead and avoid
I
the
think it's
dangers
what?
there.
No, it's not what.
is the name of
I've
this
seen
adventurer?
Learning from experience, writing diaries. It seems like adventuring requires constant support regarding this adventure.
So it's not what, because I've seen what. Is it Ronald?
That's it. It's rolled.
Correct.
Rolled.
I had thought this question would be a little more challenging to adventurers from Mondstadt. Once again, Noel, you never fail to impress. Last question. Let's have some fun with this one. The most terrifying domain for adventurers from Mondstadt. The infamous Windless Land. All that awaits you there is a sea of ashes and the deathly silence in the air. So, what is the name of this taboo territory?
A sea of ashes, a windless land. What could it be?
So it's neither of the first 2 we did. I'm trying to think. This feels more likely. My gut says this one. Actually, no, my gut says this one, but my brain says this one. Do I trust my gut or my brain? I don't know. I don't trust either, because they've both been wrong. I don't know. This one, I think?
Wrong answer.
Shit.
Huh. Are the questions... Never mind. Don't worry too much. But be what... Now, go and prepare yourself.
Of course, I should have listened to my gut. I listened to my brain. Okay, but we did it. We got it, at least. We got it. I am determined to get this one. Because we only need 2 out of 3. Would combat be better? Probably, but I refuse.
Hunt down 3 boards in the...
Okay,
it's you.
yada
Hello,
yada
Mr.
yada.
Cyrus.
Don't... But most...
That sounds...
Yes, a few
Yada, yada,
stray...
yada.
Anyway.
Then, Miss, I am very...
Skip-a-dip-a-dip, skip-a-dip-a-doosh. Also, I hope you all are having a wonderful time zone, by the way.
First, if the traveler is willing, please, indeed. You only need to pass 2 out...
Add.
There we go.
True,
Yada, yada,
then I
yada.
will ask you question one. Tell me.
Okay, there we go.
That's it. Mr. Cyrus?
Correct. On to question two. There is thanks to the notes.
Learning from experience regarding this event.
I was about to say, because what I remember being alive. I remember seeing what before.
That's it.
Correct. Last question. All that a
Okay. That one.
Correct. Keep this name in mind. Someday, you too will pass through this domain.
Oh?
That's 3 for 3. As expected, these questions were no match for you.
Wait, so that means...
But be warned, things start to get a little trickier in the survival skills test.
Yeah, I was about to
Now,
say, that feels like
go and
foreshadowing.
prepare yourselves. Meet me at Good Hunter when you think you're ready.
He keeps getting hinted. Also, along with the Mondstadt port, yeah. Like, there needs to be, like... It feels like there's going to be a Mondstadt, like, expansion for
Okay,
it.
let's begin part 2 of the entrance exam.
Ready and willing, Mr. Cyrus.
Staying well.
I
that's
want-
right, this firstly,
which-
the ingredients
it's
must
very
be
interesting.
easily accessible in the wilderness. Second,
Yeah.
preparation and cooking must be quick and easy. Thirdly, well,
I
go
feel like
ahead.
there's going to be. They keep mentioning to
Simply
the
great
point.
honorary night? Steak. Okay then.
They
Well, we
keep
can always
mentioning to the
change our-
point where it's like, I wouldn't be surprised. In every Archon, except for Nahida, which I wouldn't be surprised if they do end up creating,
Oh, you're ready to go?
if they do end up making a quest for them, a second quest for them, that means every Archon is going to have 2 quests.
Steak.
Which is weird why Venti wouldn't have a second
Hands
quest.
down the top choice of a true adventure. Simple
Which
and
probably means it's endgame.
Really?
His story
If
will
you
have
like it so
endgame
much,
stuff.
I can always make a few more.
Nahida's getting a second quest. Yeah, exactly.
In any case, go get yourself.
But it might just be speculation. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like... Because we have Zhongli has 2 story quests, and that leads to a boss. We have Raiden Shogun, which have 2 story quests which lead to a boss. I wouldn't be surprised if the next Nahida quest, if we do end up getting one, leads to a boss. Which means Venti has to have a second quest, because that's every Archon so far, which,
Neither do I. I
like, once it's,
already forgot.
like, once, okay, that's cool. Twice, there's something that might be a coincidence, but it's fine. 3 times, yeah, no, it's a pattern, and they're doing this on purpose. But it makes me think, why doesn't Venti have one yet? Venti's an Archon, why wouldn't he have one?
Astra Abysosk, and welcome.
Please.
Good.
Okay, we don't have to
Ferocious
necessarily
one.
pass this
is
one.
I will be one.
Okay.
Okay, we don't have to pass this one necessarily. It's stupid that it counts down. I think it's meant to...
Let's dance.
It's meant to, like, make it so, like, you can't defeat it in 1 minute. Unless you're, like, a really high level. And everything is built for your character. Which is definitely not the case for any of my characters that I have.
Oh. Faster? Okay, faster.
So I'm definitely not beating this. But I beat the other 2, which means I passed.
Booba, get them!
No, well, it does, like, no damage, so that's why I'm not using her. The way that they've built Noelle, she does, like, nothing. So there's no point. Yeah, I'm, like, not even close. Yeah.
Oh, in the end, I couldn't do it.
It's all good,
My
Noelle.
palms were sweating and my heart was racing, and
Mom
I know that
spaghetti!
it's just like in training, but
Sorry.
still, I always end up worrying I might fail. And in the end, I couldn't even solve the problem at hand. But if I can't perform well in an exam, what good is my ability? Oh, maybe I should train some more.
If it doesn't... Okay, we didn't end it. It's not ended. Okay. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. I feel like the worst part that the quizzes, I knew. I, like, kind of figured what the answers were. I just couldn't remember them. My brain, like, stores them for, like, it puts them in the
back
short
already?
memory slot.
Seems like.
We failed.
Maybe the difficulty level is too high after all.
Yeah, and like,
Now, please allow me to
in
announce
90
the
seconds,
results of
you
your
expect me
Adventurer's
to...
Entrance Examination. You successfully passed the exam!
Hey!
And you were so
Who would've
close
guessed?
to getting a perfect score. It feels
I
like a
definitely
missed
didn't
opportunity.
probably cheat the exam,
But
it's fine.
if even Noelle could not get the perfect score, then maybe I still need to adjust the difficulty level a little further.
Yeah, that last one was
Yes, the
fucking
barrier to
awful.
entry must be lowered to cater to the newcomers. Then we can raise the difficulty at a later stage. Only in this way can we successfully attract newcomers.
I didn't get a perfect score?
Hey now, first things first.
Noelle?
Allow me to congratulate you on what was nevertheless a sterling performance in your exam. I will have Catherine handle the admission process for you right away.
Hell yeah.
Noelle?
Where did I go wrong? Is there any hope for me to improve?
Noelle!
If I could start over. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Cyrus, what were you saying just now? I was a little lost in my own thoughts.
Girl.
I was about to ask whether you would have the time to visit the guild with me.
I do apologize, Mr. Cyrus. I must get back to my exam
No, Noelle.
preparation. If I don't review my mistakes, I will only repeat them the next time I run into the same problem.
Noelle.
Seems I still have lots to learn. I will head back to the library now and
Noelle.
continue studying.
Noelle, you already passed your exam. What do you need to study for? Sure, you made a few mistakes, but this is an overreaction.
Well, you see, here's the situation. You explain everything to Cyrus.
I see. Well, when you get back, would you mind going to the library and checking on Noelle?
Yeah, of course.
I hope my exam hasn't affected her mood. How can I get the exam to the right difficulty level? I should go back to the Angel Ship and give this some careful consideration over an alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, sure, you do that, bud. Noelle is too hard on herself. Noelle really feels like that one kid in school that's like, I got a 97. I can't believe I failed. I'm like, bro, I'd kill to get a 97 in math. You know how difficult that shit is? Yeah, no, that's a great score.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Aww. She's so upset. Noelle, come here. And she's sleeping?
Fall asleep.
Noelle, are you okay?
Oh,
Are you okay,
sorry, I
honey?
zoned out a little. I didn't notice you there.
Oh, you're all
I've
good.
summarized my experiences from the mock exam and created a new reading list. Getting to know Mondstadt's geography and a 1-minute history of adventuring in Mondstadt. Oh, there's so much I can learn from them. And then there's eating well in Mondstadt. I never realized there were so many ways to cook in the wild. Oh, and also,
You aced those parts,
self-defense,
though.
the art of down-to-earth dialogue with monsters. The combat approach of adventurers is definitely worth further study. The only thing is, there's so much to get through. Will I really be able to finish them all?
Surely these topics won't be covered in the knight's selection exam.
But, what if this is the one time they do come up? What then? What if they ask me
Noelle!
how to rescue an adventurer?
You
Or how
sweet
best to
little...
collaborate with the Adventurers Guild? If I neglect these topics now, I may live to regret it later.
Noelle.
It looks like every second I have between now and my exam is going to count.
There's gonna be a thing where it's like I have to... One of the things is gonna be like me getting 100%, isn't it? I can already tell that's what the case is gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to get 100% on the exam, that's the problem. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that. Ah, that's frustrating. That's very frustrating.
A thesis on chivalry. So much to learn before the exam.
What you doing?
Honor.
You don't look so good.
I don't? I'm sorry to make you worry on my account.
No, you're all good.
I've been busy preparing for my exam. The exam is drawing nearer and nearer. Right. Even though I've
Hello,
already worked
Winters.
the
I
nights
hope you're
as
having
maid
a
for some
wonderful time
I still
zone.
need to pass this
Wherever
exam to
it may
officially
be.
become a knight.
I'm
It's
doing
just
good.
that
I
I've
hope you are
failed
also
several
doing
times in the
good.
past. I still don't know if I can make it this time.
Can I help?
No, thank you. I could take care of myself. I hope. This
You
is
hope?
my exam, and I'm taking it to fulfill my dream. Any obstacles I
But
face,
also
I'm
a
willing to
child has
overcome.
fulfilled your dream
Plus,
before
there is
you have
still some
even
time
gotten a
to go
chance
before the
to,
exam
so...
arrives. Well, you're the honorary knight of Mondstadt. It won't do for me to take up so much of your time. But on the day of the exam, if you happen to be free,
Which day is the exam? I'll be there.
based on the night's schedule, I think it should be half a year from now.
It's a long... I still think that's a long time to be preparing for an exam. What do you... Oh, I'm down a heart. Oh, no.
But it's just half a year.
Half a
Don't you
year?
think that's quite soon?
No!
Even though there is still some time,
I'd say,
if I
like,
don't make
maybe,
good
like,
use
a
of
couple
it will
weeks.
disappear. I've planned my schedule carefully.
Or, like, even, like,
if I sleep 2 hours
within
less
a
each
day.
and finish my work 1 hour earlier, then as long as I spend all the time I save studying, I should just about be able to finish these books. Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy, and I have
No,
some candy
don't.
on hand just in case I ever feel low on energy.
Bad. Bad Noelle. No. You can't rely on coffee to keep you up. No.
No, it won't. I've made sure to allocate time for training. Did I get too worked up all of us? No. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now.
Maybe try to relieve your anxiety first?
Oh, but every time I think of the exam, I get so nervous. Only studying or trying in the end.
A change of scenery might do you good.
You mean a change of location?
Yeah. A change of scenery.
Yes. Staying in the Knight's headquarters and in the library all the time does tend to make me feel as if I always have to be studying. But where else could I go? The Cat's Tail? Or the Angel's Share?
Well, both are good locations.
Or perhaps somewhere away from the city.
Windrise is a
Starsnatch
good
Cliff
location.
Or Windrise. I could even make some muffins, grab some napkins, and make a picnic out of it. But would that just waste too much time?
How about even further away? Make it a trip to Liyue.
A trip? To Liyue? Oh, I couldn't possibly
Oh,
justify
but Liyue
that.
is so
In
cool.
the time it would take to get to Liyue and back, I could have finished several of my books.
Read on the go. Liyue has an old saying, better to travel 10,000 miles than read 10,000 books. I mean, that's true.
You really think I shouldn't limit myself to Mondstadt? Maybe you're right.
You gotta go experience some
Mondstadt
things
is
if you want to
symbolized
learn
by the
everything.
wind. But my vision is a geo one. Maybe visiting the nation built by the Geo-Archon could help me learn something new. Very well then. If it's just a quick visit.
Trip time. It's vacation time. Let's go. Go to Liyue Harbor. I have an expedition reward. I do not care. To Liyue Harbor. To the area with the Geo-Archon. Where? There you are. Here we go.
I can't believe I've really
It's so
come
nice
all
to
the
see
way
Noelle out of
Liyue.
Mondstadt as well.
Wow! The architecture here is so unique, and there are so many people around. But somehow, I feel like I'm constantly being watched.
Guy in the background. Well, you do look exceptionally good today. Well, Knights of Favonius are a rare sight around here.
No, please don't make fun of me.
Oh, I gained a
Shouldn't make
thing!
jokes like that in public.
I
People
gained
may
a heart,
hear you and
yo.
get the wrong idea. Huh. How strange. Back in Mondstadt, I never feel shy around strangers. But over here, I feel so tense.
Why?
It's probably because I'm in a completely different environment.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I don't know
I get
how
like
I
that.
should act to make sure I don't make a fool of myself. And speaking of, I heard that it's customary to eat with chopsticks in Liyue. Back in Mondstadt, I have previously provided chopsticks to visitors from Liyue, but I've never used them myself. Oh, I hope I won't become a laughingstock.
I can teach you how to use chopsticks. Want to try? I actually don't know how to use chopsticks myself, despite
I
living
was
in
just
China
thinking
for a year.
aloud. Don't worry about it. My time here in Liyue is
And I've
precious.
seen like tricks. I
should
just
make
can't
good
do
use of
it.
it
I
to
don't know what it
study.
is. You never know. The exam may test your ability to work with partners from Liyue.
What? Could that really come up in the exam?
I know how to use
Wait,
chopsticks.
you're
Hell
right.
yeah.
Maybe it will. Huh. Then, okay. Let's start by learning about the local cuisine. Do you have any suggestions?
You can trust me with this.
Okay. If it comes recommended by you, I'm excited to find out
To
what
the
kind
One
of
Mean
food it is.
Restaurant! Yeah, One Mean Restaurant! Let's go! Noah's gotta like this.
If it isn't the Traveler, what would you like to order today?
Your mom.
One Min Restaurant will cook it just how you like it. Oh, is this a new customer you brought with you?
Hehehe.
Based on Madame's attire, it would appear that even a Knight of Favonius will travel all the way to Liyue just to
The
try
look,
One Min
the
Restaurant's
angry
cooking.
eyebrows always throw
Knight
me
of
off.
Favonius? Oh, I'm not.
I'm just joking, of course. You must be in Liyue on official business.
You could say
But
that.
Anyway, while you're here in Liyue, I can confidently say that you won't regret stopping by One Min Restaurant to try our tasty dishes.
That's not what I meant.
Not
Now
what
I
you
want
meant?
Chinese food.
Oh, I see. I suppose you must be looking for Liuli Pavilion or Sinue Kiosk. Most first-time visitors have only heard of these two places. I just didn't expect the Knights of Favonius to be the same way.
Chef Mao, that's not what she meant.
What I meant was, I am not an official Knight of Favonius. I'm just a knight in training currently serving as a maid.
Yee.
Goodness, they really distinguish between knights to that degree? Well, anyway, as long as you
Yeah,
dine
you'd
at
be
One Min
surprised
Restaurant,
of
rest
also
assured
all
you
the
will leave here a
discrimination that goes
satisfied
on
customer.
in Mondstadt,
Since
but
this
you
is your
know,
first
it's
time in
fine.
Liyue, perhaps you're not used to chopsticks yet. If so, might I recommend the grilled tigerfish?
Grilled
Fresh,
tigerfish.
fragrant, and easy to eat. If I tone down the spice a little, it should be perfect for the Mondstadt palate. Wanna try it?
No, what do you think?
I want to learn about the Liyue diet. Adjusting the dish to accommodate what I'm used to seems to defeat the purpose of coming here.
Oh, you want to try something with more
Ooh.
of a local flavor? Well, in that case, you've got to try our signature dish, black back perch stew. The only thing
Oh.
is, you can't really eat it without using chopsticks, and the level of spice is not for everyone. I pour oil into a hot pan, throw in a big handful of Jueyun chilies, and stir-fry them to release the flavor.
Alright,
Then,
alright guys,
I
thanks for the
sprinkle in
monologue.
some powdered violet grass to enhance the spiciness.
Phew! I can already feel the spiciness just by listening to your description. Will I be able to handle it?
Don't force it if you're not going to enjoy it. I feel like that's true, yeah. Don't force something if you're not going to be able to, one, to enjoy it, and two, like, actually be able to handle the spice. I can't handle spice. Even, like, very, very mild spice I can't handle. I don't know what it is. I just can't.
But if I give up so soon, how can I learn to overcome
Why
future
do I keep
obstacles? It's just a harmless bit of chili pepper. I can take it. Chef Mao?
Also,
I will
why would that
with
go
your
down?
recommendation.
Great. Please have a seat. One
I was just
black
saying, like,
perch
hey,
dip
if you
coming
don't
right
think
up.
you can handle it, then then you can do, like,
Oh, so spicy. I can't even hold my chopstick steadily.
are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. It's certainly very spicy, but once you get over that, oh, it's quite delicious. What surprised me is how the freshness of the fish still shines through, despite how heavily seasoned the dish is. The next time I entertain guests from Liyue, I wonder if I'll be able to prepare such delicious food for them.
Your cooking is delicious too.
Really? Then let me bake some muffins for you when we get back.
Hell yeah.
Wow, you've already finished? How do you feel? Even locals rarely finish the dish so quickly.
Damn.
Oh, it was very good. Thank you, Chef Mao.
Ah, you're very welcome. Seeing customers satisfied is my greatest pleasure. But I must say, I really didn't expect you to drink the soup.
Yeah.
It's so spicy that most people here in Liyue can't even handle it.
The soup? We weren't supposed to drink it?
Ahem. Time to move on.
Oh, yes. Let's. Next time I eat in Liyue, I'll be sure to check how each dish is meant to be consumed first.
No.
Oh, that sounds like ironwork going on over there. Is it a blacksmith?
Yeah, we
From
can go
the
check
kind
out
of
the
weapons made
blacksmith.
here, I should be able to learn something about the local combat style. Will you come with me to the blacksmith so I can take a look?
You must mean Hanfen's ironworkers? Sure, follow me. I read
Great.
sometimes, not often,
It's
but I
almost
do.
like you're the host and I'm your guest. As a maid, I can't help but feel a little guilty.
Well, guess what? It's my treat. So you can stop it. Chop suey. Bad Noel. I'm allowed to treat you, and you don't have to worry about it.
Wow.
Come on, girl.
Just from looking at these weapons, I can tell they have great power. Well, this is the nation built by the Geo Archon, after all.
Mm-hmm.
I
He's
wonder
very,
how
very
Favonia's
strong.
blade work could be applied to these weapons, and what kind of modifications would be needed.
Seems like you're getting some inspiration.
Yes, and even though I'm just thinking through problems as I always do, I don't feel as nervous as I did when I was in Mondstadt.
Hey! You over there! What are you doing?
Huh? What's wrong, little boy?
Who you call
forgot
little
that my-
boy? I'm a mighty warrior. I see you with your strange attire,
My thing apparently
acting
is
all
on.
mysterious,
Whoops.
lording around the ironmongers. Yeah, you're up to no good.
I'm not up to anything.
Huh. You can't hide it from me. I see the way you look at those weapons. Same way I look at them, too. You must
Then
be
why are we
planning to sneak
suspicious?
over and steal a couple of blades when the man's not looking, huh? Well, I'm warning you. Quit while you're ahead. Stop before you do something you'll regret. 'Cause if you get caught, that man is gonna yell at you.
She's a knight for Favonius. She won't do anything. She has her own weapon already. She won't need to. Yeah, she's a knight of Favonius. She won't do such a thing.
Honorary knight, please. I told you not to call me that.
Oh, whoops.
Knight of Favonius? Huh. then she's no small fry after all. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
I didn't know
still
that she
don't
d-
think I can trust you.
I honestly probably blanked
Unless-
out. We blanked that out.
Unless you
Whoops.
show me your great sword and also your vision.
So that's what you're really after.
That's not true.
Here, I'll
no
move
great
it for
sword
you.
can outshine the mighty Dooku longsword.
Hold on, give me a second,
One
chat.
day, I'm gonna get my Geovision. So, I'm not jealous. Who said anything about being jealous? Huh.
The cat
Kid
is
looks
out of the
dumb-witted.
bag. All right then, if you insist. Please be careful with them. Don't hurt yourself.
Come here, Maka. Come sit.
You're really gonna let me have a look? Wow.
Only
you're
look.
so nice.
Carefully
Wow.
studies Noelle's
that
weapon and
glow,
vision.
It really is a Geovision. And this sword is so heavy. I can't hold it. It's not fair. If only I were a bit bigger.
Be patient. You'll get there. Besides,
Maka's
I'm
watching
sure
over
your
you,
dream will
chat. You
come
better
true one
behave.
day.
It's clear to me now. You bear a Geovision. You wield a greatsword. You're a nice person from Mondstadt. You must be a fabled knight of Favonius.
Huh?
Huh. I must accept that the Knights of Favonius of Mondstadt live up to their name. But I shall not concede defeat.
What?
As surely as the hills are green and the rivers flow into the sea, our paths will cross again.
Okay.
Wait,
There he goes.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, I'm sorry,
do
Noelle. I
hope
didn't
there
know
are
that
no
you didn't
further
want me to call.
misunderstandings today.
Okay.
Children in Leela have these dreams too.
They don't.
I never
She
would've
doesn't want to be
thought.
called a knight for Favonius.
When
Got
I was
it.
little, the other Mondstadt kids and I always used to imagine what kinds of visions we would have when we grew up. I hope that someday this boy's dreams will come true too.
Aww.
Anyway, what's next? Should we visit Leola's harbor or take a short break?
Let's head to third round knockout. Then keep exploring.
Yes. If we
Let's
plan
head to the
explore
knockout
further,
first, the
let's
third
take
round.
a short break first.
Yeah, let's take a short break. I didn't know that she doesn't want to be called, a Knight of Favonius. I feel bad now. I'm sorry, Noelle. If I knew that, I wouldn't have
Okay,
called you it.
faster.
You think we're gonna run into Zhongli here?
Oh, you must be from Mondstadt.
No.
Looking at your outfit, you don't seem to be an ordinary civilian. In which case, surely
Here it comes.
you must be an illustrious knight of Favonius.
There we go.
Pardon my directness. My name is Iron Tongue Tian, and I was hoping that you could help me out.
Oh, sure. What do you need help with?
Oh, hold on. I'm really sorry. I am not yet an official knight, but just a maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Maid? Of the knights? A maid knight?
A night maid, if you will.
Oh, now that is genuinely intriguing. Miss, if you're willing to help me out, I have every confidence that you will provide me with infinitely more source material than any other knight could.
Source material.
As you can see, I have been a local storyteller here for a long time, and, well, my audience is starting to tire of hearing the same old stories
Hello,
over and over
Hi,
again.
Maka.
When I saw this
Is
young
chat
lady show
behaving
up just
well?
now,
Are you doing
I was
good at
quite
your
awestruck
job?
by her, so much so that I was suddenly inspired by the idea of writing a
Yeah.
new book, A Knight's Journey Through Liyue.
He's purring,
However,
Chad. I don't know if when I talk you
inspiration
can
is
hear
just
him,
the
but he is
start.
purring.
I still need some material to work with. Even the most ingenious storytellers don't just come up with stories out of thin air. I do occasionally
Maka,
hear
come snuggle,
anecdotes about
buddy.
the Knights of Favonius doing the rounds here in Liyue, but they're mostly
Yeah, come sit.
unreliable
Come on.
rumors, with everyone telling a different story.
There you
Far
go.
better to find an actual knight and see for myself.
But I am still not a knight yet.
A night maid still works, though.
Don't worry about all that.
There you
As
go.
the saying goes, the story should be inspired by life, but larger than life. As the storyteller, I can change a detail or two here and add some dramatic effect there, you know.
Hi, Maka. Yeah.
Honorary knight, I'm a little conflicted. What should I do? Although I should always lend a hand to anyone in need, it would be dishonest for me to pretend to be a real knight.
It's not dishonest. You're just helping him generate some ideas.
You understand me. Miss, rest assured that I
Yes,
will not put
hi.
you in a difficult spot. All I'm asking you to do is to come with me to the countryside
Come here,
and
America.
show me some of your blade work. Let me see something new. I'll fill in all the other details, all within reason, of course.
He doesn't want to snuggle me,
Well,
and I'm
okay
kind of
then,
upset about it.
If it's just providing some initial source material.
Head to the outskirts town and fight the hilly trails. Okay. Mecha, what are you doing, bud? Hi. Mecha, why are you so soft? Did you just clean yourself or something? He's softer than normal.
Forgot my umbrella again.
I heard earlier from the Millilith that some hilly churls have been wreaking havoc in the countryside. Ooh, let's head over there.
Ooh, thanks.
This looks to be the place.
So it looks like we get to play Noel again.
Seems our timing is off. The hilly churls are nowhere to be seen.
Oh, if the hilly churls are not around, does that mean you can't get any source material?
No, not
Not
necessarily.
necessarily. Look at all the things they left here. Miss, why don't you use your great sword to clean the place up?
Okay.
Cleaning up? Well, that shouldn't be too difficult.
I mean, she is a
The
maid
hilly
after all.
churls could return at any moment. Mr. Tien, please find a safe location from which to observe.
Okay. The knight's meticulous mind attended to each and every detail of her duty with the utmost care and attention. This is good. I can work with this very knightly.
Angry eyebrows.
You're taking notes already? Cleaning up a camp. I guess I do this kind of thing all the time,
Clean up a camp?
so it should be okay to include in your book.
What do you mean by cleaning up a camp? Does it just want me to... I guess I'm just gonna do this? Does this count? Is this what's cleaning up a camp is? Boosh, boosh, boosh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, is this cleaning it up?
Wonderful. I'll call this one the Indomitable Sword of Favonius.
Oh, okay. So we're just like, generally just like... Okay, so this is what we're doing. Okay. Boosh, boosh. They're gonna come back as soon as I finish.
Oh no! The hilly churls are back! Mr. Tien, please, be careful!
I love that get ever so slightly closer to him, just like, I'm
Sensational.
coming
I will
for
call
you.
that one the Impregnable Shield of Chivalry.
I'm
Yes,
coming for
it's
you.
coming to me now. With the prescience of a prophet, the knight foresaw the precise moment of the hilly churl's return
Mm-hmm.
and promptly warned the commoners to take cover. Now, she
I can't
stood
wait till I get
alone
struck by lightning.
as she drew her sword and strode forward to confront the enemy. Oh, this is all great material. It's just a pity that the only enemies are these hilly churls. It needs a little more oomph. I've got it. Would the two of you be able to give me some kind of mementos?
Mementos?
Mentos.
That's right, mementos. Though the story is a work of fiction, the more real it feels, the more engaging it will be.
This is true, actually. Or he gets struck by lightning. That would be funny as well.
Some sort
Oh,
of
I definitely just got
battle
struck by lightning.
trophy to display before the
Or 7
audience
Chi-Chi.
would really seal the deal.
Okay, so something like a hilly churl mask or an arrowhead?
If it's all the same to you, I was thinking more along the lines of, well, maybe A component from that ruin god.
Is that meant by dramatic? Is this what you meant by dramatic effect? Is this what you meant by larger than life?
Yes, you've got it. You
Hey,
really
Maka,
understand where I'm
don't do
coming
that. Don't
from.
scratch that.
I've heard that there's a very common component
He's poking his head
ruin
in between my
guards
monitors.
called the chaos device. I should write down my new ideas before I forget them. Just hand the chaos device to me once you've managed to obtain it.
Just hi, Maka. What's up, buddy?
If you could hand me that chaos
Oh my God,
device once
Maka.
you've managed to procure it, I'd be much obliged.
Okay, I got it. No, Maka, come here. You can't just walk around my desk. He zoomed into like everything for 500%. So then I can't see shit. Well, now I can see shit because I zoomed out, but still.
Oh, such mighty power, so battered and bruised. I just need to embellish it a little further and this will be perfect.
Ooh.
Embellish it? Even further? Well, as long as I have been able to help you with your creative process.
Of course you have. Okay, I know where I'm going with this story now. I need to get back and start writing.
No, it's all good.
Oh, and if the two of you have any free time later, stop by Third Round Knockout and you can hear me tell my new story.
Ooh.
Oh, I wonder how Mr. Tian's story will turn out in the end. For some reason, I have a bad feeling about it.
Uh-oh.
Why don't we go back to Lioa Harbor and listen for ourselves?
Is it gonna end well? I have a bad feeling about it. Oh no. If something bad happens, Noelle, I'm sorry.
With a roar like thunder, iron clashed with iron. Then 4 gigantic fists came pounding into the ground with a force beyond what could be put into words. So colossal was their weight, and so earth-shattering
story time.
their impact. Such unthinkable power could easily cleave a stone peak right off the top of a mountain. Any ordinary human would either be torn to pieces in an instant, or at the very least, suffer indescribable injuries. But not so the knight from beyond the border. She did not flinch in the face of the flying iron fists, but sank instead
This
into
is
a
sick.
low, fighting stance. And with one swift sweep of her sword, the clash of metal erupted once more as dust billowed all around. Moments
Yo.
later, there was a deep and dull thud as the dust dispersed to reveal 2 pairs of iron claws lying lifeless.
Maka
on the
is reaching his arm
Such is the awesome
through
power of the impregnable
between my
shield of
monitors.
chivalry, an
do you want,
esoteric
Maka?
martial technique practiced exclusively by the Knights of Mondstadt. The knight barely had time to catch her breath before a dark shadow leaped up before her into the sky, blotting out the sun and turning day into night.
Oh shit.
It was
It's fight after fight.
a ruin hunter. But she was no ordinary knight, and in her heart
I like
she
this actually. This is
declared,
sick.
I have nothing to fear. With an almighty battle cry, she unleashed the indomitable sword of Favonius.
Oh hell
Beams
yes.
of golden light shone out in all directions. A gust of wind raced through the battlefield. Sparks flew and debris fell.
One knight against 2 ruin guards and a ruin hunter? Surely that must be an exaggeration.
I suppose these stories are supposed to be taken with a grain of salt.
Is this about me?
This
What is he
is so
talking
cool.
about? Oh no, this won't do? I must ask him to rewrite the story.
It's fine. The audience isn't taking it seriously.
Hard to believe? Then feast your eyes
Uh-oh.
on this. This is solid proof of the Maid Knight's journey to Liyue. A fragment of a ruin god's armor, cut from its carcass by a blow of her blade in the midst of her death-defying battle.
It's like clearly not like a
That
claymore
is part
cut
of a
as
ruin
well.
guard. A friend of a relative in the Millilith told me about these.
A friend of a relative in the middle of
Oh, it's real, all right. Look at the cuts on it. Fresh from the battlefield.
I must explain to Mr. Tien.
It's fine, Noelle.
Honesty, modesty. These are the virtues cherished by the knights.
Hey, would you look at that? That girl over there looks uncannily similar to the knight from the story.
Oh,
They
I'd
have
say
no
more than
thoughts.
just similar. She's the spitting image. Oh, should we get an autograph? Oh, it's definitely her. The legendary Maid Knight.
Huh?
Well, let's get out of here.
Oh, okay.
And so, the knight went west from Stone Gate with her sword in hand and scaled the mountains of a vast new land.
Maka's watching you again,
A
chat. You
legend
better
From
behave.
the moment she set foot in Liyue, tales of the adventures of the Maid Knight would be talked about for hundreds of generations. Stay tuned for the next chapter.
Ooh. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, Noelle, our beloved. Then I have a thing in the battle pass? What did I have in the battle pass? Oh, mine 10 hours. You're fine, Maka. Maka, it's okay. Yeah, it's alright, buddy. I don't know if he's picking up on mic or not. They kept playing with my Kleenex box yesterday. I eventually gave up on trying to fix it. Alright, let's see. Oh, I haven't claimed both of these. Whoops. Alright, let's see. Yeah, because we gotta go to the... Alright, we'll finish the Liyue area because we're already in Liyue.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Let's see.
Wow. Just from looking at these
Come
weapons,
sit, Maka.
I can tell they... Oh, I wonder how Favonia's blade work could be applied. Yes.
Hey! You...
Huh?
Who you...
I'm not a...
Huh. You can't hop... You must be planning...
She has her own weapon already. She wanted you
Yes,
to.
that's right. In any case, my weapon of choice is the greatsword. And I don't see any of those here.
Greatsword, huh? Well, you got one thing right. The man refuses to show anyone his greatsword in the store, no matter how many times you beg him.
Oh, shit.
Trust me, I would know. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I still don't think I can trust...
The cat is out of the...
You...
Okay, so yada yada yada.
Wow.
Be patient. Besides...
You must...
Huh?
Oh.
Huh. I must accept that the Knights of Avonius of Mondstadt live up to their name. But I shall not concede defeat. As surely as the hills are green and the rivers...
Wait! Oh, he's gone. I do hope there are no further misunderstandings today.
Oh.
Children in Leela have these dreams too. I never would have thought. When I was little, the other Mondstadt kids and I always used... Anyway, what's... Yes.
Let's see. Time to go to Liyue Harbor. Well, we're already in Liyue Harbor, but it's time to do it. What do you mean you never thought that kids in Liyue would dream of having like the
While the Millilith stands
visions?
guard, evil shall never prevail. Wow, it's good to finally meet you two.
You've been looking for us?
Yes, Word is that a Knight of Favonius has appeared in Liyue. That's why I came to have a look.
Oh.
I never expected that one of you would be the honored guest at the Chi-Sing.
What?
And the other one must be the rumored Knight of Favonius.
Oh, sorry. I am not yet a knight.
Here's the situation. We explained the situation to the Millilith.
I see.
You see?
Please excuse me for the misunderstanding.
Yeah, no, it's all good,
Allow
but
me to
you
introduce
know...
myself first. My name is Cheyenne.
Hi, Cheyenne.
Millilith responsible for garrison and patrol duties.
I'm Cedarwhite Panda, aka Panda. A traveler.
And I am Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
I was about to say, you already know who I
Of
am.
course, I am not yet an official knight.
Mm-hmm.
Understood. Allow me to apologize on behalf of all the residents of this area for the misunderstanding earlier.
Oh, it's no big deal. More importantly, is there a reason why you were looking for a Knight of Favonius? May I be of any assistance?
Well, let me fill you in. I just received some intel that a group of treasure hoarders, originally from Mondstadt, has shown up in this area recently.
Oh no.
According to the intel, they've set up camp near Stonegate.
Okay.
If we
so
act
we gotta
too
go...
rashly and let them escape back to Mondstadt, then it'll be difficult for the Millilith to continue pursuing them.
Yeah.
That's why I was hoping the Knight of Favonius could join me in the arrest, so we could act as each other's witnesses. But it seems like this is easier said than done.
I'm an
sorry.
honorary knight. What am I?
If only I
Chop
could have passed
liver?
the selection exam earlier.
If I submitted an official request for assistance to the Knights of Favonius, all I would achieve is to buy the treasure
I'm
hoarders time to plan their
literally
escape.
an honorary knight of Favonius.
Might I ask if there are any other
Hello?
Knights of Favonius in Liyue Harbor at present?
There's me.
Any other knights in Liyue? Oh, of course. If it's a knight you need, well, there's one right here.
Now you mention it. I am technically an honorary knight of Favonius. The silence is deafening.
An honored guest of the Chi-Sing and an honorary knight too? Well, if someone who's independently a hero in two different nations is willing to lend me a hand, I can't exactly do better than that. It's just that I feel a little ashamed calling on a hero who defeats ancient gods to assist with something so trivial.
Wait, so, as well as Storm Terror, you defeated an ancient god too?
It's honestly no trouble.
And I am
It's not even an
truly
ancient
honored.
god.
Please excuse me while I catch
It
up
was a
with my
simple
comrades
child.
stationed at Stonegate. I will confirm the details of the arrest with them. Whenever the two of you are ready, please come and find me there.
Got it.
Let's rendezvous shortly. While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
It was a simple child that I beat the shit out of. It's fine. It wasn't anything too special. Like, seriously though, it actually wasn't anything too special. 'Twas a mere flesh wound.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Does this do the thing that I think it does? Yes, it does. Yay. What the fuck? Said that needs, like, somebody to, like, be on it, and I don't have care. No, wait, I have Bobo. Oh, Gobo. Boba? Goba? I don't know. I call him Boba. Boba. That's what it sounds like to me. Where did it go? Where did the marking go? It just disappeared. Also, if y'all are still here with me, thank you so much for being here. It really does mean a lot. Like, actually, though. I don't know what I'm doing. I should probably check out the other animal character. Also, I noticed the other day, I watched, because I don't have TikToks, but I have YouTube Shorts. I watched a short the other day, that all the travelers, attacks and whatnot, depending on the element, it's just a dumbed down version, or a simplified version of what the Archon's attacks are. But like actually though, I found it very interesting. Because when I stop and think about it, it's correct. That's basically what the Traveler's attacks are. It's just a simplified version of the Archon's attacks. And since you can play as pretty much any of the Archons in the game...
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. Thank you both for your help. We've confirmed the location of the treasure hoarders, and we will move out shortly.
Got it.
In case any of them slip through our grasp and try to escape to Mondstadt, we will need someone to guard this path. As I said earlier, it would not be appropriate for the Millilith to take action here, so I will have to rely on you two.
It's all good.
Though I am not a Knight of Favonius yet, may I still help in some capacity?
Oh, I only asked the honorary knight here to act as a witness. There are no specific restrictions over how the arrest is carried out. So please, there's no need to feel apprehensive about your involvement.
If that's the case, I shall be glad to help to the fullest extent that I am able.
I'll help too.
Then I will meet up
Because
with
I'm
my
also a
comrades
badass
first.
and love
If the
beating
treasure hoarders
ass.
try to escape, they will have to pass
That
through
makes
here.
sense.
So I am counting on you two.
I may not do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 pull-ups. But I'm still a badass.
Do you mind letting me handle this mission?
Noelle, you want to guard this place by yourself?
Yes. If it hadn't been for you, I would not have been able to participate.
So?
As expected, compared to the honorary knight, I still have a long way to go. But I still want to do everything within my ability to share the load.
I'll stand by and watch. Try not to push yourself too hard.
As you wish. Then leave it all to me.
Oh no.
Oh, they're coming already.
Where? Oh, there they are.
Leaving them alone. Do I have what it takes?
Boosh, 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 boosh.
As a good knight should. Steady as stone.
Boosh, boosh, boosh. Did I do it?
I did it.
No, I did it. Hell yeah.
I did it.
I did it. Because you have what it takes.
No. It's all because of your encouragement. Otherwise, Oh,
Noelle.
Thank you. We've successfully detained all the treasure hoarders who tried to escape through here.
Hell yeah.
We've double-checked the numbers against the intel we were given, and it looks like none of them escaped. Small wonder that you are the honored guest of the Chising and Mondstadt's honorary knight.
Noelle took care of it all.
Oh, it was Miss Noelle who defeated the treasure
Yeah.
hoarders.
I'm not
Thank you
taking
so
any
much.
credit. Fuck that.
you're quite welcome. To be of help to you, sir, and to the Millilith, it is my great honor.
You are too humble. I hear from the merchants that the Knights of Favonius of Mondstadt are both highly skilled and only too willing to rescue people in the direst of situations.
Huh.
With the skills and integrity you've shown, it's no wonder that the residents of Chuhu Rock mistook you for a real knight.
Sadly, they are quite mistaken. I am still far from becoming a real knight.
Sadly. But even a
And I
child is
sincerely
able to
look
become a
forward to
knight of
seeing you in action
Favonius.
in the future, after you do become a real knight. It's getting late. I should escort these treasure hoarders back. While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. Hope to meet you both again.
Hope to meet you too.
Goodbye, Mr. Shaheen. Oh, a real knight. How much longer until I become worthy of this title?
Pretty soon. We should probably head back too.
Oh, you're right. Wow, the time flew by so quickly. Is it really time to go back already?
Noelle?
Apologies. I know this is a lot to ask, but
Oh?
could you spend a little longer with me? I still have somewhere that I'd like to visit.
Oh? Where do you want to visit? Head to the place Noelle wants to go. Okay. Are we gonna have tea together? Aww. I mean, she's also gonna get friend-zoned really hard, but aww. So you wanted to visit a tea stall?
That's right. I often make tea for the Knights of Favonius, so I wanted to come here and see what I can learn.
Aww.
Would you care to join me for some tea?
Of course. You know I'll enjoy some Liyue's tea.
Liyue's tea is certainly different from that
Oh,
of
now I
Mondstadt.
want some tea.
Both the taste and the consistency are different, but the warm and soothing sense it brings me as I drink it, that feels the same. When I read about the Knights of Favonius and the Millelith in books, their rules and philosophy seem so different. But it seems the desire to protect one's own people is the same everywhere.
Whether in Mondstadt or Liyue, everyone wants to have a better future. And whether by Animo or Geo, people will seek to protect what's most important.
Yes! Deep down, people everywhere are the same. I don't think I'm so afraid of my exam anymore.
Good for you.
I know I still have a long way to go compared to the honorary knight.
I just
Listening to your stories is like reading about myths and legends.
I literally just kind of showed up one day and beat the ever-living shit out of a dragon. It's fine. You know, I just kind of woke up after a really good rest for 500 years. Fished a small flying character that rivals Navi in annoyingness. And now I'm here. You know, just normal things. I've trained so much over the years.
But still, this motivates me to work harder and look forward even more to the day when it finally comes. The day that I can fight side by side with you as a knight.
I also don't... Do I have memories?
come
I
back to
don't
Liyue
remember if I have
again.
memories or not.
After my exam
No,
is
I do
over.
have memories, because I talked about how me and my... Because in the latest Archon quests, I talked about me and my brother. And how we used to, like, look at the stars and point out which planets we would want to go to. Also, I love when you look at it. They literally took the star, like a star asset, and just stretched it as far as they could so they could fit it in the game. Also, let's check out this character. I haven't checked out this character yet.
What?
Hey there, bud. What's up? Yeah. I mean, he looks cool. All my characters are gonna be all what is it? Liyue characters. No, this isn't a Liyue character. He's from Inazuma. Thought he was a Liyue character for some reason. I don't know why. But I can't believe I have another animal character. Fuck yeah. So that means I have two now. Hell yes. Does make me very happy. Alright, let's see. What are we doing now? What was I doing now? I can't remember what I was doing now. I was doing something. Yeah, we have a hangout quest for him. Let's see. Go here. Claim. We literally have like 3 more things to do. Yeah, imperfect exam. I will need to work on that. I have no idea what would lead to that, so let's actually do Toma's story. Let's do Toma's story. Because we like Toma here. Toma's a cool guy. Toma's a cool dude. We love Toma here.
But I don't want to be a burden.
What did it say? I have to complete one of my story quests? You have to be fucking kidding me. Are you serious? Okay, I guess we're doing this first.
Somewhere cooler.
I guess this is what we're doing first. I've been doing the film world
Faster?
quest
Okay, faster.
offline or off stream just because like
Faster? Okay,
I want to get all my
faster.
quests done. I feel like getting all my quests done would allow me to be able to explore a bunch more. Little did I know that it would lead to me having to like do them on stream. I do tend to skip over just the stories just because my brain can't keep up with all of it being read. Without it being read to me. I don't know why. Mentally prepared? Oh yes, here's the script. Okay. Yada yada yada. So he's gone. I'm sorry, I said the same thing before once. I really... Alright. I think I got it. Yes, Paimon, yes. Don't worry. Let's go for it. Go. Go. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. Hopefully I remember, which I probably don't, but it's fine. If we don't get to see the movie after all this, I'm going to be upset. Don't give me spoilers for what happens during this. Your father's executioner. Oh shit, we're getting to some family drama as well. Avenge your adoptive parents. I was adopted at a young age. Now I'm just here. I'm sorry, My brother died because of you. Oh shit, we're gonna fight? Oh shit, we fighting. Time to beat the shit out of him. Do I beat the shit out of this guy? Come on. Come here. There you go.
Wheel of life.
All normal things to be doing. You know, all of these are normal things to be doing. You know, casually switching characters mid-fight. You know, we have to wait for him to come back. There we go. I said the same thing before once. Yes, Coder, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Hey, Coder. I'll make your emoji soon, don't worry. Yee. Yeah? What's up, Mr. Coders? Damn, look at the shot. That's a good shot. Oh, the filmmaker of me is just like, oh, that's so pleasing. All the different camera. Ah. Or the pot. Weed. Weed. Huh, I wonder which one it could be. Yeah, it's definitely the second one. You're embarrassing me. Stop, you're embarrassing me. Stop it. Since my life is like rain. Since my life is like rain. Both water. If rains from the heavens can save the earth from calamity, then surely I can too, right? My lord. What the fuck? Did I turn into a balloon or did I jump? I can't tell. Oh, I jumped. I literally... What? I'm sorry. Did you land safely? No, I broke my ankle. How dare you? Put me in an environment like this. Cats are running around. How dare you?
Faster? Okay, faster.
I did not expect that to take that turn. I'm sorry for cats making noise, by the way. Cats are going bird. They're getting restless. It's not even, like, close to time for when they should be eating. But they are getting restless either way. Swashbuckler. Speaking of which, this story is really familiar. Ah. Oh, interesting. What kind of legends does Fontaine have? Or even, I can't wait for Natland. I really, really want to see what Natland will look like. I can't wait for it. I'm actually really hyped for it. Moving picture device. Or the motion picture machine. I love that they just figured out cameras, by the way. Does that mean this is done? Fuck. Oh no, wait. That means I can... wait, that means I can do Toma stuff, right? Yes! Okay. Now I can do Toma's things. Toma! Toma, Toma, Toma. Cats are gonna drive me crazy. Cats are gonna drive me sane.
Faster?
Toma, Toma,
Okay,
Toma.
faster.
Haven't seen Toma in a while. Who knows what that guy's working on these days?
It's probably busy with stuff.
Probably something of the utmost importance, as ever. Taking guests out for lavish meals, cleaning up around the house, the usual.
What's wrong with
We have
that?
people like that to thank for the decline of the samurai spirit in this day and age. If you're
Excuse
just gonna
me?
schmooze your way through every problem in life, you might as well put your blade on the scrap heap. It's like everything. Use it or lose it. Also, I heard he's Mondstadt born and bred. Just saying.
Oh, well, no wonder. What do you think Miss Kamisato even sees in that guy?
Let's leave them be. It's time to put a stop to this. That's bullshit.
Sorry, haven't slept too well the last couple of days, on account of all this rain we've been having. Wait, what are you all doing here? Has something happened?
We were just having a little chat on our break. It's
Yeah,
time we were
chat.
Going. There's still lots to do. We're busy people, Toma. You do well to grow a sense of urgency, too.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. I'll think about that when my vacation's over. Sorry I'm a little late. Something came up.
You heard everything, didn't you?
Yep, I sure did. No big deal, though. People like to criticize those who don't fit in. It's the same everywhere.
I know, and it's
If
bullshit.
a little private gossiping helps them let off some steam, well, good for them. It does no harm to the Kamisato clan. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree. Let them do them and you do you. Sorry, I can't say I agree. Wait, this is actually a very interesting way of putting it. Huh. Choose the top
Exactly. Or live and let live, as they say. Today, it's time for a hard-earned rest. There's been so
I
much
love his
to deal
mixed
with
styles,
since I
by
got
the
out
way.
of Komori Tea House. Oh man, this vacation's been a long time coming. There's too much going on here. Let's find somewhere more peaceful to discuss the plan for the day. You're still my guest after all, and I'd like to hear your ideas.
You can really tell that he's like... Just from his outfit alone, you can tell that like... It's like, has the inspiration of Mondstadt, but it also got a little bit of the Inazuma. It's got a little bit of
I keep
Inazuma in
thinking,
it.
since I'm the
That's
host here,
cool.
we ought to do something you'll enjoy. But despite that, I still haven't got a clear plan on where to take you.
Oh.
So, what do you usually prefer? Indoor or outdoor activities?
Now, are we talking personally? Because if it's personally, I actually really like indoor activities much better. However, if it's the traveler we're talking about, I see them liking outdoor activities a lot better, so I'm gonna assume they're talking about traveler. So we're gonna head out.
You want to go out for a stroll? Perfect. I have a couple of places I was going to recommend.
And give me a quick
If
sec
you like
chat.
cats and dogs, there's a great place I can take you. I go there pretty much every time I have a day off. You can't help but be in a good mood when you're surrounded by cute animals.
Cats are being little shits.
Feeling that, we could go downtown if you'd prefer. Narukami Island will be packed right now, so we could go to Rito instead. Back to where we first met. I haven't been there in a long time, actually.
Huh.
Which one are you feeling? It's up to you.
Well... Cats and dogs.
I had a feeling you'd pick that one.
Cats
Nice to
and
know we
dogs.
share the same
Cats and
interests.
dogs.
There's a sakura tree in Hanamizaka where I go to feed them. Let's meet there in a short while. I need to
Do we
grab
get to
a
feed
few
the
things,
animals?
though. Can't go there empty-handed.
Do we get to feed the animals? Do we get to feed the animals? This is important. It reminds me, there's also a quest that I need to do. There's a quest that I need to do, but it's fine. It's whatever. There's Toma. Dogs and cats. Dogs and cats. Look at all though. Oh, they make me so happy.
This is a pretty good spot, right?
It's
There are
amazing.
tons of stray cats and dogs here at the outskirts. Every time I come to Komori Tea House, I bring some food for them.
Hell yeah.
It just sort of became a tradition over time. At first, it was a bit of a chore, but the more time I spent with them, the more I came to enjoy it.
Aww. They seem to like you a lot.
You think so? Well, feed them enough times and I'm sure you'll win their affection too. Not only that, you'll also start to feel that they're your responsibility. Whenever you have any free time, you'll find yourself desperate to come and visit them. Why don't you try feeding them? I brought some of their favorite food just so you could get into their good graces.
Okay, I'll try it.
Don't worry, I've trained them to not be aggressive toward humans.
Hell yeah.
They'll still run away if they find someone threatening, but I'm pretty sure they'll like you. You're an approachable person.
I
and
hear
they
the
can
dog
tell.
approaching me.
Animals are very sensitive to these things.
Hi. For the doggo. For the kitties. But this guy isn't eating. But we gotta feed him. Toma.
Well, that didn't take long. Look at that. Best buds already. Some of the dogs are even showing their bellies. That's a sign that they really trust you. Well,
All the belly
you'll
rubs.
rarely see Tarumaru roll onto his back, though. He's a ninja dog, so he's always on guard in case an enemy approaches.
Aw.
Speaking of ninja dogs, I actually saw one the other day on the beach north of Konda Village.
Why would there be a ninja dog in the wild?
Well,
A wild
that's the
ninja
thing.
dog approaches
They
you.
rarely go off on their own. Usually they stick with their human ninja partners. After retiring, most ninja dogs are taken in by their partner, or sometimes someone else in the Yashiro Commission will take them in. It's extremely rare to find them on their own in the wild, so it makes me a little concerned.
Could we adopt it together? I want to
Believe
adopt it.
me,
I want a
I
doggo.
wanted to bring it back to the Yashiro Commission, but it wouldn't let me.
Could be
I tried
best buds.
establishing
Adopt
some trust by petting
adopt
it
a
on the
dog
head,
together.
but it gave me a nasty bite. Still, I
Damn.
don't want to give up on it. Nobody really goes out that way, and I don't know what it would have to eat out there.
Why don't we go see it together?
That would be great. Even though it's not the most approachable dog,
I wanna go
still
see the
wanna give it
doggo.
another try.
Yeah.
It seems to sit in the same spot on the beach all day, only moving to take a few paces back when the tide comes in.
Aw.
Last time I saw it, its fur was soaking wet. Ultimately, bringing it back to the Yashiro Commission is going to be a lot better for it than leaving it sitting out in the elements all day.
Yeah.
Or we could even bring it back to Komori Tea House to make friends with Tarumaru. Well, let's see if we even get that far.
Yeah. It's like Paige. Paige, I love Paige. Don't get me wrong. Paige is wonderful. She is an amazing cat. She does not get along with the other cats. Like, not in the slightest. She hates, having new friends, quote unquote. She would much prefer us to let her be, to like corner her off into a room and just sit there. Then let her be able to go try to at least like at least be around the other cats. She doesn't want that. Which is frustrating as all heck, but you know, it is what it is and there's nothing much we can do about it. Also, I want this. Fine, thank you much. Look at the doggo! Look at him! Wait, no, look at him! Oh my god! He's got a little ninja outfit! I love him already!
Oh, see it? It's that one, just up ahead. Judging by the breed and apparel, it definitely is a ninja dog from the Shimatsuban. It's looking a little
looks
more
like a
docile
Shiba
today.
Inu.
Shall we try and get closer? Oh, you should stay a few paces behind me. I know it looks calm, but if it gets riled up,
Yeah.
it could pounce and bite in an instant.
Yeah.
Here, doggy. Good doggy.
Oh.
You hungry, my friend? I brought you a nice little snack.
Growl.
Oh, you're a vicious little thing, aren't you? You almost bit me again. Look at you. wasting away. You must want to eat a little something.
I love him
You don't
already.
have to come
Chat,
back
he's
with us,
ours.
but come on, a dog's gotta eat, right? You're not worried it's poisoned, are you? Here, I'll take the first bite. See? Delicious and poison-free.
Toma.
Come on, just have a bite. A little tiny bite. And then I'll leave you alone. How's that sound? Looks like it has zero intention of eating the food we brought. Is it just me, or does it look kind of on edge? Maybe it's something in the sea, or something nearby that's got him on alert.
Those monsters, perhaps? I was about to say, maybe the hilly trolls?
You think he was attacked by monsters? It's possible.
We don't know this dog's
People
past.
do tend to lose their appetite in dangerous situations. Maybe it's the same for dogs, too.
Aw.
Let's clear out the area on behalf of our canine companion here.
Yee.
Thanks for helping out. This place should be a little more tranquil now.
Hell yeah. Chat, look at him. Again, I love him so much. He is ours, chat. I'm claiming him as my own. He is our dog now.
Rise.
Nice and spicy.
Let the show begin.
Whoosh whoosh. Look at Chi Chi go. That's a girl, Chi Chi. Come on, Chi Chi. That's a girl. I also turned her crit. I also got her crit rate up quite a bit as well.
Let's dance.
And I'm very proud of how much crit rate I was able to get for her.
Windblade.
It's like she's already doing much more damage than the Traveler. And the Traveler was my highest hitting character for a long time. Or my hardest hitting character. Look at him! Look at him! Look at his little face! Oh, Genshin, please. Please let us pet them.
Oh, here, doggy. Look, no more danger. You've gotta want to eat a little something now. Come on, eat up. Then let's get you back to Komori Tea House. Whatever's on your mind, you can tell me and Tarumaru all about it.
That was not a growl, that was a whimper. Looks like we failed. Looks like it still doesn't want to cooperate.
Rejected again.
He whimpered.
There I was, thinking that I was the one it didn't like. I didn't expect it to be so on edge around you, too. Well, to me, this proves that it simply doesn't want to leave this place.
No, that's
For
not.
now,
that's not
let's
it.
not force it. Time to head back to the Yashiro Commission headquarters. I'll see if I can find its owner, so they can come and collect it.
But it's from the.
That's right.
Commission.
The Shumatsuban only
The
answer to the
Shumatsuban.
Yashiro
I don't know
Commissioner, Kamisato Ayato. Under most circumstances,
Yes,
no one else
hi.
has the authority to inquire into their business. However, I was talking to Commissioner Ayato a while back, and he agreed to let me bend the rules in exceptional circumstances. That doesn't mean I can mobilize the Shumatsuban to do my bidding, of course, but I'll be able to get the
Hi,
intel
Coder,
we
what's
need,
up?
no problem. It's sort of a prerogative I have.
Oh, goodbye, Coder. Look at him.
Oh, all right, there's a good dog. Calm down. We're not gonna take you away. It's much safer here now, see? We're gonna leave now. Make sure to give yourself a good rest.
Chad, I love him.
All right,
Chad,
let's go.
Chad, I love him. Can we keep... No. Why am I asking you that? Of course we can keep him. Look at him, Chad. Clearly, he whined. He didn't growl, he whined. Which makes me think... Thank you so much, Coder. Which makes me think there's something else. Unless they just, like... They just did the sound, like, unless there was something else that, like, they just didn't do. Oh, Chad, I love him. I think Toma might be one of my favorite characters solely for the fact because of, like...
This ninja dog you speak of, it rings a bell. Could I trouble you to describe it again for me?
A red Shiba with the scar in its eye, dressed in black stealth wear.
Oh, I think I know. You must be talking about Inu Shosho.
Inu Shosho. Is that its name?
That's right. I'm really surprised that's where you found him.
Why?
Perfect. Now that we figured out his identity, we can get his owner to go and collect it.
His owner's dead.
I should add, it's never good to have dogs run away like this. The poor thing's out there all on his own with no real food or shelter day and night.
Why are you guys fighting?
So, shall we go find the owner and see if they have
My
time
cats
to
are
fetch
fighting
him?
on top of the bookshelf.
I'm sorry, that
I was about to say, it can only lead to bad things. Hi, Maka.
Why?
I'm afraid I can't disclose the owner's identity.
What? Why?
What I can tell you is they went out to sea on a dangerous mission and he won't be coming back. I had no idea that he hadn't taken Inu Shosho along with him. Seems he decided to face this one alone.
Aww.
I can only assume that Inu Shosho is waiting for his owner to come back.
That means...
Which is why he refuses to move from the beach.
I mean, that means he'll be waiting forever.
Did Inu Shosho's owner leave anything behind? You know, any personal items or a Shumatsuban uniform, perhaps?
Most of his possessions disappeared along with the man himself. The only thing I can think of is the kunai he used to train with.
Maka.
Come with me. I'll see if I can find it for you.
You can't... Come here. Where? Sorry, chat.
Yes, this looks like the one. The reason this kunai stands out in my memory is because when he first joined the Shumatsuban, he trained it harder than anyone else, to the point where the tip became blunt from erosion. Take it. The Shumatsuban will make sure to cover Inu Shosho's daily expenses.
Thank you kindly. Let's just hope Inu Shosho remembers the sense of this kunai. Then again, I'm certain he will. Let's go pay Inu Shosho another visit.
He's gonna be gone. He's gonna be gone and I'm not gonna be okay. Why are you guys like this? I love cats. I really do. Don't get four of them, though. Like we had 6 before, but 4 is a lot. Don't get 4. Yeah. Oh, never mind. He's here. Hi, little guy. How are you doing?
Hey, Inu Shosho? I know. How come this strange man suddenly knows your name? You're waiting for your master to come home, aren't you? Mind if we wait with you? Don't worry, we're not looking to suddenly whisk you away. Look at this. Do you know what it is?
It's the kunai.
As I thought, you remember.
He seems to be more affectionate this time.
Excellent. It looks like what he needed wasn't for us to take him away, but for us to accompany him. You know,
oh my god.
I sometimes did
Hold
this
on.
too when I first arrived in Inazuma. I just stood on the beach, looking out at the horizon.
Sorry about that. Coder fell off the bookshelf he was sitting on. Like a smart cat.
Everyone has people and events from their past that they look back on fondly. I guess we only grow when we realize that those things aren't coming back.
Aww.
The Shumatsuban is not a peaceful organization. And being a ninja is an extremely dangerous profession. Many of the Shumatsuban's ninjas have paid the ultimate price in the course of carrying out top-secret missions. The Shumatsuban never discloses their identities, and doesn't publicly commemorate them. But at least now, Inuyasha, you're not the only one in the world who remembers him. From today onward, we will join you in honoring his memory.
Mm-hmm. Look at him!
I think that means deal, right?
It's a deal, alright. I'm down for
in the
doing
future,
this.
let's try and come back here from time to time, when we get the chance. Maybe we could build a little kennel for him. In the long term, being out in the cold and wet like this could start to cause joint problems. I could make some winter clothes for him, too. In fact, I'd better get started.
Look at him, chat. Oh, look at him. There's a chest over there. But also... I love the doggo. I love the doggo. I want the doggo. He shall be mine. Where is it? Character not character. I read character. But Coder is going crazy. Coder's got the zoomies, so I'm sorry you can hear him in the background. It like keeps spiking. So I'm almost 100% certain you can hear him, and I'm sorry about that. I want to do Doggo Quest again. I want Doggo Quest. Hold on.
Hey, do you know what?
Talk to Toma. Where's Toma? Toma's over there. Doggo. Doggo Quest. I love dogs. Specifically dogs. They make me so happy. Alright, Toma. Let's do this.
Well, some of the dogs are... well, speaking of ninja dogs,
Ninja dogs.
after retiring, it's extremely rare to find them on their own in the wild, so it makes me a little concerned.
Why don't you adopt it?
Believe me, I wanted to bring it back to the Yashiro Commission, but it wouldn't let me. I tried establishing... Still,
Perhaps you should give it some time to calm down.
That's probably a good idea. It was in a very aggressive mood the last time I saw it. I'm worried it might bite you if we try to approach it, though. Let's wait until it's in need before going to its aid. That's probably safer. But back to our other animal friends. Now that the weather's getting colder, I'm wondering whether I should knit some sweaters for these strays. Problem is, most of them don't actually like being touched, so I can't take their measurements very easily.
We can photograph them.
That's not a bad idea. We could take photos of them from different angles, then work out their measurements by using other objects in the picture as a reference. See? You're the real fixer here. Let's give it a try.
I don't know how to do the math of that. Start taking photos. Hide personal info. Okay. I wish it would just save the settings. That's all I want. Is for it to just save the settings. I don't know why I saved it. But I saved it.
Well, I think we've got enough photos now.
Also, Maka is back to
tearing
tearing apart my
They're
Kleenex
just
box.
adorable, aren't they?
They're a pain in the butt. No, they're not a pain in the butt. They're super cute.
I'll have to think carefully about what kind of sweaters to knit
I
for
love
each
them.
of them.
Hello, Super. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone. Wherever it may be.
Let's buy some yarn from the next store we pass. You know, the first
we
time
get to
I
hang
came
out
here,
with
there was
Dagos.
just one stray dog on its own. I still remember the first time I fed it. It was a rainy day.
Oh?
The Kamisato clan had just introduced a series of new policies, but a few of the more stubborn clan elders were extremely resistant to the changes.
Of course.
I was holding my umbrella on my way to visit one such gentleman of senior status. The plan was to talk him into supporting the clan's decision. Sadly, he wasn't interested in having a conversation. He didn't even let me in. As soon as he saw me coming, he got his samurai to send me away.
Some things even Toma can't fix, huh?
I mean, I fixed it in the end, of course. It's just that the first few
Maka
visits
is
didn't go so
tearing
smoothly.
to pieces
So,
what used to be my
after they turned me away, the weather went from bad to worse. The wind was
Kleenex
so
box.
strong it rendered my umbrella
But there's no more
useless.
Kleenex in it, and he's
Before
trying to get
long,
all
I
of
was
it out.
drenched
He's
from
trying
head
to get the
toe.
last little
I
bits
must
of it
have looked
out.
like a real mess. I decided to take shelter under a tree and found a stray dog sitting there who had the same idea as me. It saw me and moved a little further in, like it was trying to make room for me.
Aww.
So we sat there together. I shared my onigiri with it, stone cold by this point, but still edible, and we ended up huddling together, waiting for the rain to stop. As far as the big shots are concerned, I'm just an expendable servant boy.
Aww.
I always have to be mindful about what they
I
might
hear you,
want
Dago. Don't
and
worry.
what I can do for them in return. But when I'm with these little guys and gals, everything's so much simpler. One stone cold onigiri, and hey, presto, we're friends for life. Even when I show up empty-handed, they still come to me. When it comes down to it, I think it's these simple and straightforward connections that I value the most. Sorry, ended up giving you the unabridged version. Shall we come visit this place again some other time?
Yep, see you next time. As soon as you're done knitting.
Great, I'll see you soon.
Dagos. Look at them. Look how cute they are. Genshin, please. Let me pet the doggos. And the kitties. There's not a pet button, not a single one, and it's upsetting to me. Hi, Toma.
Let's go somewhere.
Because you make these really cute freaking
so
animals,
sleepy.
and yet...
I had some things I needed to do, so I ended up burning the midnight oil to get
Hi,
those
Shelby.
sweaters knitted. I wonder if they'll actually suit them, though.
Shelby just yawned.
Let's start by testing them out on the friendlier ones. This one's for Petal. Oh, and this one's for Darko. And this one's for Goldilocks.
Petal, Darko, and Goldilocks. I love them. Most of them look great. Nice job.
With any luck, that should see them through the winter. Then, come the
I wanna
spring,
see
a new
them.
year will begin. And they'll be free to roam the wilds once again.
What do they look like?
If you take
No,
one
show
day
me.
at a time and be kind to the world, good things will
What
come
do
your
they
way
look like? I
eventually.
wish to know.
That might sound a bit naive, but
Show
I really
me what
do
the
believe
pets
it.
look like, please.
At least, it seems to have worked for me, you know?
Show me what they look like. Yes! I love them. Look at his face! Look at his little face! He looks so dumb. Oh, I love him. Oh, I love them all. Aww. I love pets. They make me so happy. If you don't have a pet, you're missing out. But also, if you can't afford a pet right now, that is completely understandable, and don't just like get a pet. behind his back. Guess we're doing this again. I kind of want to see. So we gotta make a different decisions than what we're doing.
Haven't seen Toma in a while.
Yeah, I don't want to hear all this
we have
fucking
people like
stupid shit.
Also,
Oh, well, no wonder.
My
What
house
do you
does
think
not allow
Miss Kamisato
pets
even
or...
sees in that guy?
But there are a few stray cats I haven't made friends with. Aww.
Sorry, haven't slept too well the last. Wait, what are you all?
Yada yada.
We're busy people.
Well, thank you.
That's
Sorry, I'm a little
amazing.
late. Something came. Yep, no big deal though. If a little
Hi,
private
Maka.
gossiping helps them let off some
What's
steam,
up, Maka?
well, good for them.
Also, there's a Maka
It does no
emote
harm
now.
to the Kamisato clan. Wouldn't you agree? Oh?
It makes me uncomfortable. We should tell them how much you do for the commission. Makes me uncomfortable. It feels both. I'm both on this one. And I love that he's like, oh, like, what makes you think of that?
I'm touched that that's how you see the situation. I don't think we need to go down that route, though. In any case, as a housekeeper, it's hardly my place to get all high and mighty.
And he's
with
not a
other
samurai
staff in
for
the
all I know.
Yashiro
Unless he
Commission.
is, and then I'm just
my
like
guest
dumb.
and I live to serve. So if you have any
He's
other
high.
thoughts on the matter, please
Come
do
sit.
share them with me.
Maka, come sit.
I'm willing to give anything you suggest a shot, as long as it's a serious suggestion, of course.
I'll ask around the Yashiro Commission.
I'll be waiting for you right here. Just come and find me if you need anything.
Oh shit. Okay. Where do I even start? Ask members of the Yashiro Commission. Would you be one of them?
Greetings. Welcome to the Yashiro Commission.
About Toma.
People have been talking about him behind his back? Surely not.
Oh shit.
He does a wonderful job, and always remains modest about it. Why would anyone single him out? Huh. I can't figure it out. Try asking someone else.
Huh. Are you? He looked down on me. How dare he? Hi.
Oh, this is going to be a problem.
What's the matter?
Oh, you're Miss Kamisato's friend, aren't you? Basically,
But you're so small.
something downright
I am
awful
small
has
and I am proud of it, but you
and
don't
we're
get to look
discussing
down
what
on me
on earth
because
we
of
should
that.
do about it. In preparation for the festival next month, we procured some very precious ceremonial implements from another island.
Uh-oh.
But as luck would have it, our ship got hit by strong winds out at sea. The entire shipment is now sitting at the bottom of the ocean.
Do you have a backup plan?
Well, certainly there's no time to go all the way back out there and buy another batch. Our only option is a gentleman based on Narukami Island by the name of Yusaku.
Uh-oh.
But he's a shrewd
Yeah,
one.
R.I.P. ship.
He caught on to the
07.
fact that we needed the goods urgently and raised prices sky high. Clearly, he wants to take us for every mora we're worth. It's a real dilemma.
Use the Yashio name to pressure him. You can't burn him down?
We've tried, but he just won't budge. It doesn't help that he has something of a feud with the Yashiro Commission.
Oh shit, yeah,
He
no,
once sold us
pressuring
some
the name would
ceremonial
not help.
implements of exceptionally poor quality. We returned the items and exposed his malpractice in the process. He's resented us ever since. Now that he actually has the chance to get back at us, there's no way he'll back down.
Damn.
The Yashiro Commission doesn't have any direct authority over merchants. We could file a formal complaint, but the process is long and drawn out, and the festival is drawing nearer every day.
Uh-oh. Can't hurt to discuss this with Toma.
Kazumasa and Furusawa have marched off to see him, but I don't know whether they'll be able to resolve it.
Well, that's not good.
I really hope the festival goes smoothly.
Fingers crossed, then. Alright, Toma, get your butt over here.
Oh, that whole situation,
Yeah.
huh?
I'm guessing we
I heard a
explained it
thing or
then.
two about it. I was planning on finding some time to sort it out after entertaining you.
Do you know a solution?
It's hard to say for sure. I'd need to talk with the guy first. Since this has
I
piqued
love
your
that he's
interest,
dog
how
tags,
about
by
we
the
head over
way.
there together? Still, the original plan here was to focus on your enjoyment, not rope you into the trials and tribulations of the Yashiro Commission.
Trials and tribulations with Toma are bound to be fun.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
We
I
gotta
guess
hang
I'd
out
better
with
look alive.
doggos.
Well, if that is what you really
And we
want,
gotta see a
I'd better
ninja
give this my
doggo.
best shot.
Which I like the ninja doggo. I love him so much. I love Ishii so much. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I hope that's how you pronounce his name. He's very cute and I love him very, 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 very much.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Alright, let's see. Where?
Okay,
there he is.
faster.
Hi. What's up?
Your asking price just isn't realistic. Hey, what point are you trying to make here, huh?
If the festival gets delayed, don't say we didn't warn you.
Help! I'm being attacked by Yashiro Samurai!
What? Hey, cut that out!
You little... Take it easy, would you? Look, we're not going to harm you,
The way
right?
that the head shook
The
and
Yashiro Commission is forcing me to sell against my will! Doshin! I need a Doshin!
Looks
about
like
to
there's
say.
no negotiation to be had here. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah, using pressure...
Wait up.
Using pressure like that isn't going to help anything.
Is that all they got? Amateurs. The nerve. Oh, hello. You were...
Hello again.
Wait, I know
He's so
you.
happy!
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commission's errand boy, Toma. Do you know how long
This
the
guy
Tenryo
sounds like an
Commission locked me
anime
up
villain.
for? And all thanks to you.
Or the voice
going
does.
on about my goods being cheap fakes.
You almost make it sound
You
like I planted
underestimate
something
my
and framed
power.
you. Those goods were defective. You know that, right?
He's so
You're
mean.
so pedantic.
He doesn't like the
Think how
Yashiro
many
Commission.
festivals there are in a given year. Now, take candles, for example. Do you have any idea how many they go through? I could switch half of them out for duds without a single person noticing and make a small fortune in the process.
Yes, but that would...
I was happily providing you with some much-needed supplies. Not only were you ungrateful, you
Ungrateful?
had the
They
audacity
were...
to report me.
Ungrateful? They
Now
weren't...
the tables have finally turned, and you're begging for my help. Can you really blame me for charging a little extra?
This price is bankruptcy. This is a little... This is more than a little extra. Price is bankruptcy even for the Yashiro Commission.
Look, I found out what happened. The commission's shipment ran into a storm and is now lying at the bottom of the ocean. The festival's right around
I don't like
the corner,
raspberries,
so
but I
postponing
want...
it isn't an option.
But I don't want
now,
to
I'm the
scream
only
at
one
them.
selling what you need.
Yeah, seriously.
If the festival goes
But, like,
pear-shaped and Gucci-eye
he
or
has
the
a grudge
almighty
against
Shogun
them
hears about it, they are not
for
going
reporting
to be
him,
happy.
so...
And then you'll have a real problem on your hands.
Me, me, me.
So you might want to consider your position here.
Oh, come on, boss. This is all a little heartless. Besides,
Bye, Shelby.
aside from the Yashiro Commission, no one else buys ceremonial items. Surely resolving this dispute swiftly
I was
is in
about
your
to
interest,
say.
too.
Don't give me that. The fact is, you're desperate to buy, and I ain't desperate to sell. The batch I have
Come here,
here can go to
come here,
waste
Shelby.
for all I care.
Come snuggle.
It'd be no great loss.
No, come snuggle. Snuggle, Shelby.
Looks like we can't come to an agreement then.
Well, I'm glad it's dawning on you. You can either pay up or look like a bunch of
He
idiots
called him
when the
boss, which is
festival
already
comes
getting
around.
him to, I see,
Your
kind of
choice.
calm down. I think he has control of the
Time's
situation.
precious, and I've given you a fair slice of mine today. When you're ready to pay, I'll be ready to talk.
Interesting. But looking back, he already left, and Shelby is sitting on my thing. It's fine.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that he
Just
doesn't
hi,
intend
Shelby.
to discuss this any further. I guess his time in the police station didn't make for happy memories.
Do you want me to mention this to the Raiden Shogun? You want me to mention? I don't know who that is. But I can mention it to the Raiden Shogun.
No need. I can't say I think much of the way Yusaku was acting, but ultimately, the issue here lies with the Yashiro Commission.
You get the Raiden Shogun to, like, slowly walk in. That'll change his mind.
Otherwise, even if we write this out, the Yashiro Commission's reputation will take a huge hit. Let's go. There are a few people I want to introduce you to.
Alright, there you go. No, Shelby, come sit. Alright, fine then, bye. Go with Toma to meet a friend.
Faster?
Yep,
Okay, faster.
If it isn't Toma.
Hello.
I must say I'm surprised to see you. Last I heard, you were in Rito.
Yeah.
Then you just vanished into thin air.
A meow or two are eventually gonna, like, bound to squeak through the mic every once in a while.
What, line of work is this young lady in, then?
They're not a connection, if that's what you're thinking. Just a regular friend. No vested interests here. I originally wanted to take her out for some downtime, but we've ended up mired in commission-related complications.
Yee.
Okay, I see. My mistake. So, what's the situation today, then? I only ever see you when you need something.
Well, I remember the last time we spoke, you were grumbling about a lack of iron ore. Have you made any progress on that front?
Why? You got any supplier recommendations? You're a little out of the loop, my friend.
Hi, Carter.
We
What's
increased
up?
our bid price a while back.
Hi,
Soon
buddy.
after, we found plenty of sellers
what time
were
is it?
pulling
Let's
out
see.
all the stops to import stock from
Oh, it's not
wherever
even
they
like
could
an
get a
hour
hold
or
of
two.
it.
You'll be fine.
I heard some people were so eager to get in on the action that they even took out loans to get ahead of the competition. If you were hoping to enter the bidding now, I'm
you can get
afraid
Panda
you're
to
a
hydrate.
little late to the
You
party.
can use your points too.
Sounds like now you have the opposite problem. More
Or
iron
your
ore than you know what to
Yeah,
do
your Panda
with.
points. I forgot. They're not
That's
Panda
right.
Penny. Panda Pennies
We're
are
going
the
to have to
stream
select a few
element
sellers
stuff.
from the pool. There are certain candidates under consideration already, but we're still on the fence.
I see. Well, would you mind if I gave you a couple of tips? As it happens, I'd noticed that shipments of iron ore had recently picked up. I looked into it a little and managed to get a sense of which sellers had the quality stock, which
Interesting.
offered competitive prices, and so on.
You don't say. All right, then. Here's the list of sellers. Give me your thoughts.
These two are veterans of the business. Regular sales, quality stock, but their price is a little steep. I think you could talk them down, though. I'd say to around 80% of what they've quoted you. This one sprung up out of nowhere recently in Rito. Their approach is high volume, small profit margins. The quality's not too
Tomo's
bad,
so
but
smart.
there's
I don't
always a few
understand how
duds,
he can be
so
this
you need to
smart.
inspect the goods thoroughly upon receipt. This one grabbed a loan and leapt straight onto the bandwagon. In their haste, I fear they may have ended up with the mixed bag as far as quality is concerned. Given that their price isn't particularly competitive
Yeah, what's
either,
up?
I wouldn't consider them if I
It's
were
not
you.
even close, you guys.
Wait,
You guys are fine.
I know this name. Yes.
Yeah.
I believe we're on the same page here.
Yeah.
To be completely upfront, this is really quite important to me, so your help in this regard would be greatly appreciated.
I don't have much to say.
Don't mention
All
it.
these are just
Makes
big
no
words that are
skin
going
off
over
my
my
back.
head.
There is something I hope you could do for me in return, though.
Oh.
Recently, several of our deliveries of iron ore have been getting stolen.
Huh.
Is there anything you can do to help?
Well, we can check
It's
it
the
out.
worst on the road between Konda Village and Inazuma City.
Okay.
Something always seems to happen along that stretch.
No, that
No
checks
problem.
out.
We'll be back before you know it.
What's going on here?
I guess you have a few questions. I'll explain everything later, but it looks like we'll need to get to work pretty soon.
Okay. You see, because all of those big words and all of that talk about numbers and shit just flew over my head. Do I have any idea what they mean? No. Will I ever know? Probably not. I'm too small brain. I only have panda brain. And while Panda Brain is great, it's not all reliable every once in a while. What the fuck? What the fuck? Fucking hilly churls. I feel bad for them, but at the same time I don't. Like, they're the ones that keep literally causing problems. Empty head, no thoughts.
Man, this hurts. Those monsters came out of nowhere.
Surprise, bitch!
Thank you both for your help.
No problem.
Who are you?
An angel. Also
Hi
your mom.
there. Yasutake commissioned us to come and assist with the delivery.
You decide who's who.
Wonderful. I was starting to think I'd never get this iron ore to its destination. So do I owe you anything for this?
Nope. This is between us and Yasutake.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one you should be thanking, if anyone.
Yee.
All right, let's do this.
I guess we're doing this now. Here we go, chat.
Nice and spicy.
Careful. There could be more monsters to come.
Oh, really? No shit. Oh my god, I cannot see what's happening.
Rise. Wow. Oh.
What the fuck is happening? Okay.
Let the show begin. Nice and spicy.
Alright, here we go. Spicy toss. Stop it. Stop it. You also stop it.
Okay, almost there now. One final push.
Come on.
Booba, get them.
There we go. You can just come right on through. Or you're gonna stop either way.
I'll protect us. We'll arrive. Windblade.
I am going to beat the shit out of this guy. Why? Because those guys are annoying. Ow. My face. The fuck? That was my face. How dare you? How dare you do that to my face? Done nothing for that. Is there any more? Doesn't look like it.
All right. I think we can leave the goods here.
Many thanks.
Perfect. We'll leave them in the middle.
Monsters I didn't even see where
next
they came
to a
from.
rock.
It was a dicey situation.
The route should be
Yeah,
safe
no,
from
it's like
here
they
on
just
out.
spawned in or something.
We'll be heading off now.
Sure thing.
It's like this NPC
Again,
becomes aware. It's like it
thanks to
feels
both of
like
you.
as if like this world
All in a
isn't
day's
real.
work. Come on,
This is
let's
all
go.
just a game. Like, what if that's what ends up happening?
Okay, faster.
One mission, we just run into an NPC. Yeah, a self-aware NPC is like, I feel like I'm not. It's like I feel like my life has just been like. How do I describe it? Like written out.
Okay, faster.
But in a way that it's like we're only ones and zeros, and only certain things can understand it. What kind of things? I don't know. Things from Fontaine? Would Fontaine have computers? Why am I doing party stuff? That's not what I want. It's like, it's so weird. That would be interesting if Genshin included a self-aware NPC. Alright, thank you, Icy.
Faster. Okay, faster.
I don't think you can during co-op mode. I don't think you can do the quest during co-op mode, though. Or at least the hangouts. Because I feel like those are very strict.
Your goods have been safely delivered.
Good to know.
Yeah, but basically I see it as just like, hey, you can try Noelle thing.
I have someone on the case.
Later.
You can expect a resolution very shortly. You always seem to be cleaning up for other people
Noelle
behind
was
the scenes.
A pain in the ass.
Must keep you pretty busy. Seems to eat up all your personal time, too.
It did when I looked at it.
Speaking of, I'm going to need your help again in a few days' time. There's a meeting coming up, and several trade associations will be fighting tooth and nail over the chance to make a profit. You'll have to mediate on this one.
Ah, that rings a bell. Not a problem. I'll be there.
Oh, one other thing. I heard Sakai gave our guy a loan a while back. Just thought you might be interested to know.
Huh, is that so? It
Our
sounds
guy?
like I should go talk to him then. Thanks again for all your help. Much obliged.
Hi, Coder.
Think nothing of it.
What's up, buddy?
Goodbye for now. I'll see you in a few days' time.
Yeah, Coder.
Okay.
The person says goodbye and leaves. Wow.
Halfway solved.
It's not like they just said goodbye for me. Mean dude? I think so. What were you talking about?
That was the quartermaster of the
Come sit.
Tenryo Commission. He's in charge
Come
of
sit,
all of their
Coder.
procurement and also responsible for keeping their weapon supplies intact. Making weapons involves purchasing raw materials, so he's the key decision maker in all the related trade in iron ore. The iron ore trade is actually what I was discussing with him just now.
But what does that have to do with ceremonial affairs?
On the surface, not a whole lot, I'll admit, but you'll see very shortly. But before that, time to go visit another old friend of mine.
Teleport.
Faster?
Go over
Okay,
here.
faster.
I just need to... Maybe I grind a little bit. I see how
Toma,
far...
you too?
How I can...
Yasutake sent someone over already, but I'm telling you, Toma, I just don't know if it's feasible.
I'll see how much I can power up.
Really? Why? Is there a problem?
Uh,
My characters.
You betcha.
How much more I can power
the guy
them
owes
up.
me Mora, for sure, but there's a long repayment period on that loan. If I go hounding him for Mora now, that makes me the bad guy.
But as I recall, the only reason he was entitled to such a long period was because at the outset, he had a business relationship with the Yashiro Commission. So, if we sever ties with him, surely he'd have to pay you back right away.
In principle, that's how it works.
In
but I'd still be the
principle.
one who has to take all the flack. I'm just a small timer, you know? People like me need stability and security, not to go rocking the boat.
Come on now, let's work something out. Weren't you after some Noctiluctus Jade last time we spoke?
Oh, I could get you
We could put our
that.
heads together and get a hold of some for you.
Yeah.
Well, Noctilucus Jade would be good for starters, but...
Uh-oh.
For starters, I'd say that's plenty for now. You don't want to go biting off more than you can chew,
This is
right?
true.
You... Okay, fine. If you bring me some Noctilucus Jade, I'll get my hands dirty for you.
Do I have that? I think I have
Great.
that.
All right, let's go and find some.
I think I have that, actually.
Okay, is this...
Plenty. Leave the rest to me. I promise you'll be satisfied customers. You know, Toma, you haven't changed one bit. Same mindset, same style of working.
Huh.
I sure hope the two of us never get into a conflict. Fingers crossed our cooperation will stay happy and healthy for a long time to come.
Don't you worry. Unless you've got plans
Toma,
to cause
our
trouble for the
beloved.
Yashiro Commission, the future looks bright for all our future dealings.
Ah, that's good
Cheated
to
the
hear.
system. Hell yeah.
I'll be seeing you, folks.
It felt like there was a subtext to your whole conversation.
Don't worry.
We've
People whose
teleported to a
attention
new
is always
location.
focused
Don't mind
on
it.
Other people's weaknesses tend to expose their own weaknesses pretty easily. Let's head back to the Yashiro Commission headquarters.
Okay. I love that Icy's chat message to me in game is still there. Like, huh. They really do stay there for a long time.
What do we do now?
Cry about it.
We could try asking him nicely. Maybe he'd have a change of heart.
I highly doubt that would work.
Wow, imagine being a samurai and not being able to do shit. Oh no, it couldn't be me.
We don't have any other options. We might as well give it a try.
But the samurai spirit.
We serve the head of the clan. If the clan is in trouble,
I'm sorry, I didn't think
whatever
it would show up right there. No, it's
all
all good. You're all good, I see it. I just think it's funny for how long they last.
Is anyone there?
Huh?
Oh no, look. Look who came running back.
Fun of us. There's nothing we can do about it.
When I get a message on mobile.
Yourself. I apologize.
It's just a tick instead. A full message.
I apologize. Forgive me. I'll sell to you at the original price. No, what am I saying? Make that half price.
Huh.
What's going on here?
I love his smile.
Toma, are you here? I was completely in the wrong. However much you need, I'll sell it to you.
Oh no, whatever will we do?
If you need more, please, you'll have everything you could need.
And without any duds this time, I assume?
None whatsoever. I'll stake my whole reputation on it. No fakes, no defects. I give you my word.
Good.
Please, this is my whole livelihood. Don't cut me off.
Since you've promised not to sneak in any fakes this time around,
dude is so confusing.
Go ahead with the shipment. Once we've inspected
what we did
the goods,
was
and
we went.
If all's in order, I'm sure whatever problems you're presently facing will quickly disappear.
So what we did is the people we talked to and helped, basically helped us by cutting off this guy's supplies. So, unless he wants his stuff back, and to not be cut off, to continue working the way he does, he's got to come running back to us and ask for us not to cut him off. Huh, blackmail, yes.
Okay, I'll deliver the goods right away.
Yes.
Right away, I promise.
You see what I mean? Getting things settled as soon as possible is in everyone's best interest. All right, with that taken care of, let's get out of here.
I'm down for that.
Why was he apologizing to Toma?
Because fuck you.
What's going on here? Hey, Toma.
Toma?
That's strange. Where'd he go?
A ninja in the night.
He was right here a second ago.
He's a ninja in the night. You find Toma in the
Okay,
corner.
the floors are done. Next, I need to dust down the railings.
Why are you...
I only took one day off, but look how much dust has gathered. This is what I mean when I say cleaning is a daily chore.
What happened?
You remember what he said, don't you? His goods could go unsold and it wouldn't bother him. So, the solution in this case was to cut off his main line of business and make him really feel the heat.
There we go.
The Yashiro Commission doesn't have the authority to meddle in the business world, but as it happened, I knew a few of his major customers, so I sorted it out privately. When he realized he couldn't ship his product, had no source of revenue, and wouldn't be able to pay off his loan, he suddenly felt the pressure. Then, I just had to make sure he caught wind of what the cause of his problems was, so he'd seek us out to make an apology.
Sounds like you gave him a full Toma treatment.
It's no big deal. I've dealt with plenty of situations like this in the past. I know
Toma's
like
got those
to look up to me
connections.
more, but it doesn't bother me all that much. I'm just the housekeeper of the Kamisato
And I was generally
clan.
right. I just didn't think
Reputation
it was like
isn't all
major
that important
customers.
to me. On the contrary, having too good of a reputation can be restrictive. You feel indignant for my sake when you hear people spreading gossip about me, don't you? That says that in your mind, I'm not the kind of person they say I am. For me, that's enough. All I need is for the people I'm close with to know the real me.
Toma, part of the business mafia.
Crisis for the Yashiro Commission. I owe you
Actually,
one.
though.
I'll have to entertain you again sometime. Plus, I didn't get very far with entertaining you this time around.
What do you mean?
So
This is awesome.
I guess I owe you too.
And then he just goes back to cleaning. He just goes back to cleaning. Also, hello, Blossom. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone, wherever it may be. He just goes back to cleaning, like nothing happened. The fuck? He's just back to cleaning. This man doesn't know when to stop cleaning. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let's see. Okay, that leads to nowhere else. So I guess we're doing this one.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Thomas Hospitality. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Hi, Toma. What's up? But yeah, I'd fight for Toma.
Since I'm the host here, we ought to do something you'll enjoy. But despite that, so what do you usually...
Let's actually go indoors this time.
Plan. I don't really feel like spending my day running all over the place either.
That's fair.
In which case, let's head to Komori Tea House.
Ooh.
There's nowhere better to sit and chat quietly with a pot of tea.
Tea.
I'll head over there right now and get a few things prepared. Come and join me when you're ready.
I want tea now. I should make some tea after stream. I am going to make tea after stream. What am I saying? I want tea now. Tea sounds great. I love the doggo. I want to hug the doggo. He got there so quick. It's called teleportation. Look at this good boy. Look at him. Can I want one. Genshin, can I just have like just one? I just want one. Please, just put him into my teapot. I just want to put him in my teapot and just keep him there. I want to have a little shrine just solely dedicated to him. Because I want it. Genshin, please. Maybe not a shrine, but I'll definitely dedicate like an entire room or something. I just want... Yeah! I want the doggo. Genshin, please. I beg you. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
we get to play as doggo.
It must have been a while since you were last here.
Yeah, not really.
Since it's about time to eat, I couldn't resist whipping up a little something for us. So please, help yourself. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I can't claim to compete with the likes of Ouya Restaurant Chef.
These all actually look really
I think
good.
I did all right.
When did we get to play as a dog?
You look shocked.
After that hot pot game, I figured self-sabotage was your cooking style.
Whoa, there's been a misunderstanding. I admit, I may have added a few weird things to that hot pot, but it was just a game. For normal meals, I cook normal dishes. I am a housekeeper.
I was about to say, he's a housekeeper.
Wouldn't have gotten very far without a few culinary skills.
You love him very much.
Anyway, please dig in. I won't get the chance to cook for you like this every day.
Oh shit.
Well, seems like my cooking has your seal of approval.
It was delicious.
You're welcome. When you're out adventuring on your own,
can't he do?
you've got
Exactly.
to maintain your quality of life. Take your cape, for example. I definitely see one or two loose threads there.
Is he gonna
If you ignore them, sooner or later the whole seam is going to come undone. And then you'll have a
He
really
can
tough time mending
sew?
it. Let me sew it up for you later. I'm pretty handy with the needle and thread. Speaking of housekeeping, I can say with confidence that you won't find anyone as handy around the home as I am. Cleaning, cooking, and mending
shit.
are among my greatest strengths. You can always feel free to hand me jobs like this.
Housekeeping, huh?
What is it?
You could run a housekeeping class for the Yashio Commission. This is how you can start winning more respect.
Wait, you're suggesting I teach housekeeping to the Yashiro Commission staff?
My dude can sew, blackmail,
I'm not
clean,
sure it
cook,
would
take
work.
care of pets. What the
I doubt
fuck?
anyone would sign up for that class. I just don't think it's realistic to change
Oh,
people's
you missed
perception of me
the
just by showcasing
you
my
missed the
housekeeping
hangout we did
skills.
earlier.
I'm surprised that whole matter is still troubling you, actually. With that being said, finding an opportunity
the
to share
character
some
we hung out with
housekeeping
earlier,
wisdom with the Yashiro Commission would certainly be in people's
was
best
a maid.
interests. Life maintenance is important. You have to look after yourself if you're going to bring your best self to your work.
So we hung out with Noelle earlier, who is a maid for the Knights of Favonius, and a knight in training. She does every day. She does 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. What else? 100 push-ups, sit-ups, and lift-ups, I think. Uplifts? I don't know. I can't remember, but she does 100 of another exercise, and then she does 2 laps running around the entire city of Mondstadt. Every day. Every single day. So, characters in Genshin be very, very multi-talented. Hello, MJ. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone. Whatever it may be. Yes, we are doing his hangout quest. You say the words I don't dare to.
You know what? Let's give it a try. But first, how do you think I should promote it?
Shout it from the rooftops. Scream. Scream at the top of your lungs. Let's keep it within the Yashiro Commission. We need to get out there and spread the word. I feel like let's keep in the Yashiro Commission so far.
Alright then. If we're only opening this up to the Yashiro Commission staff, it shouldn't take too much preparation. Tables and chairs I can sort out easily enough, but we'll need to think some more about how exactly to promote this.
I do not have fear.
By asking around at the Yashiro Commission headquarters.
Barking at anyone and everyone that MJ likes.
Faster? Okay, faster.
I'm only teasing. I love you, MJ. You're amazing. Toma's cool. Also doggos. Doggos. I want the doggo. I want the little ninja doggo. Even if it's like a replica or something, I want him.
Since it's Toma teaching, I'd definitely be up for going. Unfortunately, I have quite a lot going on over the next couple of days.
Damn.
But could I swing by once my schedule's freed up?
Sure.
I'd definitely like to give it a try.
Oh, no problem at all. You can join whenever you like.
Thanks, Toma. Also, this isn't really my place, but if you're starting a housekeeping class, haven't you thought about asking for Ruta?
Ruta?
As the Kamisato clan's butler, I'm sure she'd know a lot about housekeeping.
He's telling this to a housekeeper. Sounds like someone we should speak to. He's a housekeeper. He is literally a housekeeper. What do you mean?
Sure. Let's go pay her a visit. Let's hope this goes smoothly.
Uh-oh. By that logic, that means there's some kind of beef. Where are you? Oh, wow. Oh, there you are. Hey, Grandma, what's up?
Ah, Toma, and a guest. This is a rare combination.
Hello there,
Has
Grandma.
Something happened?
Oh, not at all. We were just thinking of starting a housekeeping class.
A housekeeping class? How
yes.
wonderful.
Well,
do you know?
medium well.
I've always wanted to have Koharu learn from you. Oh, finally.
That's why Albertan kicking in.
I'm guessing you intend to open the class up to the whole Yashiro Commission? Not just housekeeping staff and servants, right? In which case, why don't you do a big spring clean of the commission itself?
Interesting, that would be fun.
Way to showcase your methods. Seeing is believing, after all. You could spend a long time trying to convince them with words alone, or you could let them see you in action with their own eyes.
Sounds like a good idea, actually.
I like Furuta's suggestion, and it's not like we have a better idea anyway. In which case, heck, why not? Let's showcase the appeal of housekeeping for all in the Yashiro Commission to see.
The fact that Toma gets joy out of housekeeping is something very rare. Oh, I could play as Toma! Oh, hell yes!
Don't get too close.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna casually burn the bushes. Did I just throw that? Oh yeah, he actually chucks it. Arson, hell yeah.
Check this out.
It's arson time.
And the flowers will really flourish now that the weeds are gone.
There we go. I did.
While we're here, though, we should water the trees.
Time to water trees. Go, 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 go. I am watering the tree. What do you mean? Oh wait, I can just go? Let's try that again. Okay, so we gotta try it again. That's fine. Now that I actually know what I'm doing.
Toma and a guest. This is a rare combination.
We're gonna get a spear for cleaning.
Oh, not at all. We were just thinking of
a housekeeper. I'm
yada yada yada.
In which case, seeing is believing.
Sounds like a good idea.
In which case, let's get started.
Let's do it. Let's do it, chat. We got this. Now that I know what I'm doing.
And the flowers will really flourish now that the weeds are gone.
Now that I know what I'm doing.
While we're here, though, we should water the trees.
I can make sure that we have time for many, many things. Come on. There we go. Here's another watered plant. I hate that it does that. That's stupid. Just keep me as Toma. It's not that difficult.
The whole Yashiro Commission looks as good as new.
Ah, yes, we watered a couple trees and destroyed a couple weeds.
I wonder if we managed to get any of them interested. Either way, thanks for your help.
No problem.
I usually handle all of this stuff on my own, but having you join me today was a pretty great experience.
Fingers crossed your class goes well.
Well, here's hoping. I'll set out some tables
You got
and
this,
chairs
Toma.
tonight.
I believe in you.
I've got no idea how many people will show up tomorrow. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
Okie dokie.
I'll see you tomorrow.
So what I'm hearing is that we time travel. Yeah, we time travel. We also quickly get this. Big cleanup time. It's time travel time. Did it say tomorrow? Or did it say today? I don't know what it said. Will this be good enough?
1, 2.
Nope, the following day. That means I should have... It's fine. There we go. Anyways, chat, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. Gremlin noises, my beloved. There's Toma. Is he wearing shoes? Oh, they're like a mixed shoe. Oh, that's interesting. Time travel. Time travel. Not many people have showed up.
Don't be too upset. This is normal. With things like this, you can't expect to change people's views overnight.
Yeah.
It takes time and effort. Well then, it looks like I'm all yours for this class. I mentioned earlier about sewing up your clothes for you, didn't I? I also want to take this opportunity to teach you how to knit a sweater. That way, you'll be able to make yourself some warm clothes before the winter comes.
I didn't manage to get you the respect you deserve.
The fact that you're so ready to look out for me has already made me very happy.
Pat.
But
I pat him on
really,
the head.
It doesn't bother me at all. Once in a while, someone takes issue with my background, interests, or the nature of my work.
Which is stupid.
And that's okay.
Because everybody should be able to do what they
everyone in life
want.
to see things the way you do. People are always going to talk. It's in their nature, and you can't do much to stop them. I don't mind what they say about me. What I care about is the well-being of the Kamisato clan.
Interesting.
But that's enough about all that. Come on, grab your needle and let's get knitting.
Hell yeah.
Let's start with the classic stockinette stitch. First, wrap the yarn around, pull it through here, then hang it on the needle. Put your thumb on the yarn here, index finger here, and pull it tight.
Like this? Like this?
You learn pretty quick, but you need to pay close attention to this. Exactly, just like that.
I'm surprised, like...
Now, set yourself a small goal to start with. For example, knit a scarf by the time winter arrives. Scarves are always a great choice. When it's finished, you can either wear it yourself or gift it to a friend. Just imagining it warms my heart.
Look how frustrated my character looks. I look so pissed. My character looks peeved.
Hey, do you know what?
That's amazing. I love that my character just looks so peeved. It hard, apparently. Meanwhile, Toma is just like straight up knitting a whole ass thing. I think we have time for like one more. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, that one could have ended differently. Interesting.
Already forgot.
Look for Toma.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Where is Toma? Hold on. Oh, thanks for hospitality. That's an interesting difference. When you play as Aether, he's remarkably confused. Yeah, Lumine looks so frustrated. It's really funny. The differences that I see between Aether's and Lumine's like differences of like for like pictures and whatnot is really funny. Cause Lumine often looks like, cause there are certain ones that like look the same, pretty much just like different characters. And there are other ones where literally
welcome.
like they're just like
It's been a while since you were last
so
here.
frustrated and annoyed.
Since it's about time to eat, I couldn't
It's
resist
so
whipping up
funny.
a little something for us. So please, help yourself. I hope you enjoy it. And I can't claim to compete. What's wrong? Whoa, what? I admit, I'm for normal meal anyway.
So yes, I will be skipping over all this cause
Well, see, you're welcome. Take your cape, for if you ignore them, let me sew it up for you. Speaking of housekeeping, cleaning, cooking, and mending are among my greatest strengths.
If
can
this
always
is
feel
your
free
strength,
to. What is it?
you can run a housekeeping class for the Yashiro Commission.
Wait, you're suggesting I teach housekeeping to the Yashiro Commission staff?
Yeah, why not?
I'm not sure it would work. I doubt anyone would sign up for that class. I just don't think it's realistic to change people's perception of me just by showcasing my housekeeping skills. I'm surprised that whole matter is still troubling you, actually. With that being said, life maintenance. You know what? Let's give it a.
We need to spread the word
You
out.
think so? If I'm going to end up with the tables and chairs I can sort out easily, are you
I
sure?
can handle that.
That'd be greatly appreciated. Let's see. To start with, I'll be needing lavender melon,
'Kay.
fowl, and flour. Once
I
we
have all
have
those.
all our essentials, we can figure out the next
I literally
steps.
have all of that in my
I really
pocket.
hope
I pull
everything
out.
goes smoothly.
I pull them out of my pocket. They're all like running with flies. Like this is perfect, right? Because who knows how long I've had those.
Great. That's all the ingredients we need. Time to hit the streets and
Do
launch
they
our
just
as it
stay fresh in my
happens. I know
pocket the
someone in
entire
town who
time?
runs a textiles business. I'm sure she must know lots of people interested in housekeeping. So let's pay her a visit.
Do you think they just... I have like a special like pocket that literally keeps them fresh?
Faster?
No spoiling in pockets. Yeah, that's the rule of Tibet. If there's food in your pocket, it can't go bad. Do you think Snezhnaya, like, has very well preserved food? Like, food there lasts really long because it's cold? I would imagine probably.
Welcome to Ogre Textiles and Kimono. Oh, hi, Toma. What brings you here?
I want a kimono.
Looking to buy some fabric?
Looks so
We have a
cool.
new batch in. It's a great choice if you're looking to make loungewear.
It sounds interesting. I'll take a look. But the main reason I'm here today, though,
No
is to pick your
spoiling
brain
in
about
pockets
something.
for dear food
Oh,
spoils. You just
and what
scald the
might that be?
food for...
Well, we're thinking of starting a
Get
housekeeping
after the
class.
food for...
Problem is,
spoiling
I'm
in
not
your
sure where to
pocket.
go looking for students. So I was wondering if you might help me spread the word. Among other things, I'll be teaching some handy sewing techniques. So,
Hell yeah,
providing everything
sewing.
goes smoothly, I'll be needing
I tried
to buy
sewing once.
quite a lot of
I
fabric
failed
from your
miserably.
store. Do you think you'd be able to lend a hand?
Of course, it'd be my pleasure. And
We were
thank
robbed
you
of
for
a pretty
supporting my
kimono.
business,
Exactly.
Toma. As it happens, several of my regular customers do have an interest in housekeeping. After I've closed up for the day,
It's
I'll
very
go and
upsetting.
talk to them for you. I'm almost certain that they'll want to sign up. The only thing is, I'm not sure there's enough of them for a whole class. Ah, I know. Yuko is supposed to be very well connected in the community.
Yuko? Okay.
Why don't you go and ask her?
I have
Yuko.
hiccups.
I'm sure I've heard that name somewhere before. So, she has an interest in housekeeping?
If I remember correctly, she mentioned in conversation once that she's tried knitting a sweater a few times, but just can't get the hang of it.
Sometimes you just
With
need a
your
teacher.
housekeeping expertise, I'm sure you'd be able to get her interested.
Great. Thanks for all your help, Miss Ogura. All right,
I said
let's go
Uruguay.
try our luck with Yuko.
But yeah, we were robbed of a kimono. I really, really wanted to see what that would have looked like. I was very upset. Like, I get why they did, because they would have to like... How do I explain it? They would have to, like, remodel the character depending on the kimono. And how it fits the traveler. And that would take a lot of effort and a lot more time to do.
Faster?
However, though,
Okay, faster.
we have like a little Fatui mask and whatnot. I guess like adding like a Fatui mask.
Honestly,
It's
my
fine.
husband doesn't lift a finger around the house. The moment he's home on his day off, it's shoes off and straight to bed so he can just lie there doing nothing.
I have one of those at home as well. I know his work is tiring, but recently I've been
They're gonna
really
start giggling as soon
struggling
as
with all the
Toma comes in,
housework.
aren't they?
It's starting to give me a backache.
They act like it's our job, just because we do it. But nobody trained us either.
Hello, ladies. Might I ask which one of you is Yuko?
Oh, that would be me. Sorry, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
I'm Toma, the housekeeper for the Yashiro Commission. We're looking to start a housekeeping class at the Commission headquarters. I was just wondering whether that might be something that interests you.
Housekeeping? As a class?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
That's right, yes. We'll be teaching a whole bunch of handy housework tips and tricks. Sweeping, mopping, laundry, cookery, that sort of thing. All based on my years of experience as a housekeeper. The class is free, of course. The only cost to you is the materials used during the class.
What do you think?
I think this is suspiciously coincidental.
Well, I'll be straight with you ladies. I believe the classes are free for a limited time only, right, Traveler?
That's right.
So far, attendance has been a little on the slow side, so we decided to start offering free trial classes. In other
Yeah,
words,
she really
we won't
does.
charge you for the first few classes you attend. After the trial period comes to an end, and if you're still satisfied with the results, you can book more classes for yourself and complete the rest of the course. I'll be sure to give you a favorable price.
I see. It certainly sounds reasonable. But I have a question.
Okay.
Is this class restricted to women only?
No.
Oh, not at all. It's open to people of all genders and ages. The
Add
way
marketing
I see
to the list.
Housework comprises an essential set of skills that no one could afford
Seriously.
to be without. You've got to know how to look
We're not
after
good at
yourself.
our marketing skills.
Life should come before work, don't you think?
Well said. In that case, I'll bring my husband along. Sounds like he could learn a thing or two from you.
Me too. Oh, and while you're at it, have you thought about asking Nagano? I'm sure older folks like him would have time to attend. The more the merrier, right?
Thank you, Toma.
Okay, it depends on
Please
how
excuse
old
us.
he is, because if he's
I'll see
old
if I can
enough,
convince
like,
the older folks to come along and make
and he's
up the
gonna
numbers.
struggle to do anything, then I feel like housekeeping might not be the absolute best. Like, you got to take into consideration what exactly are we looking for here. And, why. Gotta be smart
Faster.
about this.
Okay, faster.
Faster? Okay, faster. Here's this guy. This guy looks like he can handle it. He could probably do it. Unless his back is killing him.
Housekeeping class, eh? I was handy around the home back in the day. Sadly, the older I
Back
get,
in the
the fewer
day.
things I'm able to do myself. You're very young. Are you quite sure you're up to the task of teaching housekeeping? It's not as easy as you might think.
Toma is a housekeeping expert.
I will do my very best. As housekeeper for the Kamisato clan,
He
I've
is
been
an
honing my
expert.
craft for a long time now.
He knows what he's
I believe
doing.
I'm up to the task.
Very good, young man. Well then, I shall have to come and see for myself. If
He
you're
sounds
as
older
good
than
as
he
you
looks,
claim to be,
seriously.
I will encourage everyone I know to attend your classes. And if I find your skills to be lacking, I will be quite happy to teach a few things myself.
What can I say? We'll be honored to have you in attendance, sir.
He sounds
Well
familiar as well. Where have I
Probably
heard
just
his
about
voice
do it as far
before?
as promotion is concerned. Let's head back to the Yashiro Commission.
Where have I heard this man's voice before? I've heard it before.
To be honest, with this being my first time holding a class, I've got no idea how many people to expect. I just hope it goes well. Anyway, tonight I'll set up the tables and chairs, then tomorrow we can meet back at the Yashiro Commission headquarters. So, what do you think the turnout will be like?
I'm not super optimistic.
Truth be
Yeah,
told,
he's probably
I'm a little nervous myself.
He's probably
but I'm sure it will
done a
turn
couple
out
other
okay.
voices for them,
We
but
put in
he
the
still
legwork
sounds
after
so
all.
familiar. Like, I
Guess
swear
we'll
I've
have
heard it
to
from like
wait
a
and see what
cartoon or
tomorrow
something.
brings. As for tonight, I need a good rest.
He sounds
See you
so
tomorrow.
familiar. It just makes me think, where on earth have I heard him from? He's in JoJo? I've never watched JoJo, but that sounds about right. Oh my god. And Star versus the Forces of Evil. Now that one I've watched a little bit of, but I wouldn't need to know what character he voiced though. What the fuck, cat?
Somewhere cooler.
I think they're playing with like the eggs. We have like chocolate eggs, like the cream-filled eggs that you would normally get at like Easter or something.
Welcome, one and all.
It's additional
This is my
voices
first
in
time
Star.
teaching a housekeeping
Oh.
class, just as I'm sure it's your first time attending one. I'd like to start from the theory, if I may. and talk a little bit about why mastering the discipline of housekeeping is such an important thing.
Quick, come in. Toma started the class already.
So many people.
Well, of course. No one's ever
Look
held
at
a
all the
class like
people.
this in the past. I saved you a place. Please
I thought
take
the
a
two
seat.
women were bringing their husbands.
The way I
What
see
happened to
it,
the husbands?
housekeeping
Did
is
they
a
just
unique
like
skill set that
not
empowers you
do
to
it?
set your
They
life
just
in order.
decided not to go along the
Nowhere are
way?
these skills more pertinent than in the context
They
of a
somehow
marital
convinced their
relationship.
wives not to let
In a
them go?
marriage, the lives of two people become closely intertwined. If you can't look after yourself properly, that burden ends up being shouldered by your partner. This, in turn, will start to take a toll upon the relationship with... Huh? What are you doing here?
Oh, shit. What?
Huh?
I brought him. Didn't you say men can study housekeeping too?
These are her
Wipe that
husbands.
look off your face. Aren't you going to greet the teacher?
No, it's... I...
Oh my god.
Darling.
No fucking way.
For the love of... Hello, teacher.
Well, hello, and welcome. Now
These
that you're
are
here,
the
I expect you to
husbands?
pay attention and work hard. Well, let's keep going. Housekeeping is not difficult per se. The difficult part
Pando, I
is
don't think you want to be
consistency,
friends with these
keeping
people.
on top of it over a long stretch of time. To keep up with housework on an ongoing basis, you either have to love everything about it, or you need a few tricks up your sleeve to make things easier. So, for today's topic, we're going to focus on how to make light work of housework.
Toma is taking this quite well.
Excuse me, you over there, focus, please. I like to see active engagement in my lessons.
I'm sorry, okay?
That is, unless some of you are looking to stay behind after class to catch up.
He straight up scolded me for not paying attention. Toma, no. Oh, that was beautiful.
Breathe. 3, 4.
Course summary. Housework practice, patience, passion, and method. Chi-Chi taking housework lessons to make sure that the pharmacy looks good. Chi-Chi has such a long braid. I always forget that Chi-Chi has a braid until, like, I don't know. Just something about Chi-Chi makes my brain go, huh. Do they have a braid? And they do have a braid. Wait, let's see. I think we have time to do Toma's last one. Or did we want to do this one? But I don't know if that has voice acting, if Tainari is in it. So let's do Toma's thing. We'll figure out Toma's stuff.
1, 2, 3.
And I think I know which one this is. The event,
I
yeah.
keep thinking, since
I don't
I'm
know
the
if
host
it's like
here,
one of those
we ought to do
events that's
something
like
you'll enjoy.
voice acting
But
or whatnot.
despite
No, it
that,
doesn't
I
have voice
still
acting.
haven't got
Okay.
a clear plan on where to take you. So, what do you...
Let's head outdoors.
You want to go out? If you like cats, and I go there pretty much feeling that. Narukami Island will be packed right now, so we could go to Rito and... back. Which one are you?
Let's hit the town.
Okay, let's go straight there. I know Rito pretty
I mean,
well,
he
so
aimed
I'll
you
give you
one
the grand
shot,
tour.
and I just
Today's a
smooched
rare day off, so above all, let's enjoy ourselves.
before killing him. I'm very proud of you, MJ. Chaos. Gotta love chaos a little bit. Just a little bit of chaos. You always got just a little bit of chaos.
Faster.
A little bit of chaos in D&D.
I haven't been to Rito in a long time. Then again, a long time for humans is a blink of an eye for the natural environment.
This is true.
Makes me wonder, What is Mondstadt like these days?
Wait, you've never been to Mondstadt?
Yeah, I actually grew up there.
Wait, have you been to Mondstadt?
Later, my father moved back to Inazuma, and then we never heard from him.
Oh, shit.
I wanted to take him some dandelion wine, so I took the boat here from Mondstadt.
And then he's never been back since?
Unfortunately, we hit a huge storm on the way, which sank the boat.
Oh, no.
I fell unconscious, but was somehow lucky enough to float the rest of the way to Inazuma, on debris from the wreckage.
Oh, shit.
I'll spare you the rest for now. Let me take you around.
All the characters have trauma.
This is a branch of
Every
the Juya
single
Trading
one of
Company
them.
based in Liu. They sell ore from that region. I'm guessing you would have seen shops that look like this over there.
Yes, I have.
Ah, hello there. What brings the two of you all the way out to Rito today?
To hang out
Since
and have
you're here,
fun.
you should pick out a special something. We've got some fantastic pieces in at the moment.
Special something.
Like this Noctilucus jade necklace. Or this core lapis bracelet.
Ooh.
They may not be top tier in terms of ore quality, but the craftsmanship is simply exquisite. Do either of them pique your interest?
I quite like the necklace. Maybe the bracelet would suit me better?
I think both suit you very nicely.
Aww.
Ah, to heck with it. How often do we get to do this? We'll take them both. But you've got to be fair to us with the price, ma'am. My friend here is actually from Liu.
Oh, really?
I'm from several
Well,
different
say
parts
no
of the
more,
world
Toma.
at this
I
point.
wouldn't dream of overcharging. How does this figure look to you?
It looks very reasonable. Deal. Now then, let me take you somewhere else.
Okay. I like hanging out with Toma.
Back in its heyday, Rito always used to remind me of
Toma.
Mondstadt. Freedom of trade, freedom of culture,
Dun,
and
dun.
freedom of lifestyle.
Sailing breeze.
This is the Sailing Breeze, a purveyor of Mondstadt wines. As it turned out, one of the first things that greeted me here when I arrived wasn't my father, but wine from my hometown. It must be said,
Whoops.
though, the wines here aren't quite up to the Dawn Winery standard.
Yeah.
Back when my father was still in Mondstadt,
I imagine
he
it
used to talk
wouldn't
fondly of the Angel
quite
Share.
be.
Of course, I was still a kid back then, so I never did get to join him for a drink. And now that I'm actually old enough, the opportunity is gone.
You'll get the chance one day. You'll have that drink one day.
I hope so.
You'll get that chance one day.
You've been to Mondstadt, right?
Yeah.
I assume you've been to the Angel Share?
Yeah.
I hear the owner's quite a formidable businessman. Given the chance, I'd love to meet him. When that day comes, we should also grab a drink. Wait, what am I saying? Maybe when you're older.
Excuse me?
I heard the Shogun recently abolished the Sakoku decree, and trading
Oh,
commerce
wait, you
is
mean-
already
oh,
starting
because
to
I'm
recover. I'm sure
calling
it won't
me
be
a
long
child,
before
how
Rito
dare
retrieves
he.
the prosperity of its past. This is also thanks to your hard work. Thanks to you, our nation can finally prosper.
How dare he call me a child?
Hi, Toma. Out shopping with your friend? Can I get you anything today?
Toma and Chi-Chi, what a pair.
I'll take that toy fox.
Do I get a toy fox?
The Sakoku decree might have been abolished, but the International Trade Association is still going strong.
Are you saying you would let Chi-Chi drink
After
alcohol?
all, there are still plenty of situations where there...
Chi-Chi is a corpse.
Here we are. Bet this takes you back, huh?
Thanks, I've been simping. Thanks, guys, I've been simping for him the entire time. Chi-Chi is a corpse. I would let Chi-Chi drink wine. Of course, I wouldn't let her drink a whole bunch of it. Like, I wouldn't let her chug it down. Maybe she gets like a couple sips, but that's about it. We spend an eventful time here. Because I don't
We
have to
sure
match the other
did.
word.
Katsuie from the Kanjo Commission
Katsuie.
was persecuting those poor merchants. Well, until you stepped in, of course.
Well, yeah, of course.
A lot of people in Rito are still very grateful to you for that. They ask me about you sometimes.
Aww.
If you're interested, I could set up a meal for all of us if you'd like.
Oh?
Excuse me, Toma? It is you! What a coincidence! I was just about to send someone to deliver a gift to you.
I don't believe we've met. And if there's a gift involved here, I'm not sure I've earned it. Is there something I can do for you?
What?
No. You don't know me, but I've heard of you before.
What?
I ran into some trouble a while back. Asked Kurisu for some help. And he said you were the one that resolved the situation. If you're on the receiving end of someone's kindness, you can't let it go unacknowledged.
Kurisu.
So,
Where have
I tried to pick out something that I thought you might like.
Something you thought I might like?
That's right.
I got you a sewing kit.
Some confectionery from Yume no Tenenan, a fine purveyor of Inazuman delicacies.
Ooh.
Each one costs a small fortune. I thought this would be the only fitting way to repay someone of your stature. Not to mention that the value of your assistance far outweighs the value of my gift.
Aww.
Do you like it?
Honestly?
I don't know how you did it, but you managed to cater to my taste perfectly. I humbly accept your gift. Keep up the good work in your line of business, and if you have any further problems, feel free to come find me.
I will. Thanks again, Toma.
He doesn't like the food.
I'll leave you in peace now. Have a good day.
You too.
Is that how content creators feel?
Pretty high energy guy,
People come in and like give them stuff or like ask for things, like for them to sign.
In fact, demand is so high that it's very difficult to come by their products. They're all handmade by top chefs, and the flavor is as authentic as it gets.
Your cooking is better. Tastes pretty good.
Great. I'm glad you like it. I'll see about trying to make my own recipe when I get the chance. They're made from a traditional family recipe, though, so replicating them won't be easy.
Aww.
Okay, that about wraps up our nostalgia trip to the International Trade Association. I think we've seen just about everything there is to see in the city.
What do you mean?
Let's keep heading this way. We don't get to hang out all that often. It'd be a shame to head back so soon.
Yeah.
With the change of seasons, Rito gives me a different feeling each time I come. Maybe it's not entirely to do with the seasons. Anyway, the main point is, I'm happy to be here with... I come to this place every time I visit Rito. The view here isn't as spectacular as on Narukami Island.
I love Toma. He's so cool.
But if you're looking for a relaxing spot, you can't beat this one. And I'm sure it'll be bustling with life again soon enough now that the Sakoku decree's been abolished. Once I'm on top of things, I think I'll have to ask my lady for a long vacation so I can take a trip back home. I don't see that happening anytime soon, though. I have a long list of things to get through. Alright, time to call it a day. Let's head back.
Hold on.
Not ready to leave yet?
No.
Come to think of it, I do have a couple more places I could take you.
I have a gift for you too.
Oh, there's no need for that.
I have a gift for him?
The whole reason I took you out was to thank you for all the help you gave us.
Yes, but I
during the
want to
Vision
give
Hunt
you
decree.
gift.
As
Let
long
me
as
give
you
you
enjoyed
gift.
yourself, that's all
People
I can
shy.
ask for. You don't have to give me a gift.
But I think you'll like it.
Really? Okay, well, now I'm excited. Oh, my. It's
a little something from Mondstadt.
This really... Oh, I wasn't expecting this. I'm a little lost for words. This gift is invaluable.
It didn't cost anything.
Oh, I know, but I don't mean its material value. I'm talking about its value to me specifically.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Let me
So
put
value
it
to
this way.
someone is
The confectionery I received
different
from that
to-
merchant earlier,
from
thoughtful
person to
gift, don't get me
person.
wrong, but at the end of the day, I know it's mostly transactional. I helped him out, so it's standard procedure for him to get a gift from me in return. Also, he picked a brand of fancy confectionery that he thought would meet me at my level, and make it easier for him to approach me with any future requests. If you lend Mora to someone, you can guarantee that any gift you receive in return will have been chosen according to its material value. But the gift you just gave me can't be weighed in the same terms.
Yeah, I was about to say, if it's a personal gift, it's a little bit different. Glad you like it.
Oh, okay. Well, at least take this in return. It's an omamori I always carry with me.
Omamori?
Again, nothing expensive.
It's an omamori.
But it can bring the bearer good luck. Seriously, I'm not making that up. My father told me.
Aww.
He gave it to my mom, and she gave it to me just before I came to Inazuma.
Aww. Oh.
Who knows? Maybe this Omamori was the only reason I survived the storm
and
made it to Inazuma in the first place. Whatever the truth of it is,
that's a fun
I'd like
word to
you
say,
have
Omamori. Oh wait, I actually got a thing. Oh. I can't compete against that. Oh, now I want to hug. Fucking Toma. Why are all the characters so sweet? They're all traumatized a little bit. We don't have enough time to do another kind of thing, so why don't we just vibe? We just vibe and hang out. I want to see what this thing is. Hold on. Why? Yes, I got that. It's not my birthday, though. That's in 2 days. I put my birthday in wrong. It's fine. Where is it? Is it in here? It is in here. Said to be able to bring good luck. Aww. Well, that's just sweet. I want... Toma. Why are all the characters so sweet? Yeah, what? Hi. What's up, Coder? I think I might just end it here. Because we're like... Yeah, it's practically time at this point. Just give me a quick sec. Yeah. My phone is going off. So I'm gonna end it here. Let's see. Who can we raid? There's... What is Foolish playing? What is Foolish doing? What is he up to? Yes. Foolish. I'm gonna send you all to Foolish. Apparently not. Never mind. I'm not gonna send you all to Foolish. I can't send you all to Foolish. In that case, I'll send you guys to Dame. We've raided Dame before. He's playing Minecraft. He's playing hardcore. He's a cool dude. Would highly recommend him. Saturday. There will be an extra stream, cause birthday stream. And I'm very, very hyped about it. What will I be doing? I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. But yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much all I got. So, with that, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your time zone, wherever it may be. And I will see you all in the next stream. Adios, amigos. Bye!